Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pulaski Academy. We're at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, Rector Field in front of us. I'm Joshua Carroll, and I'm joined tonight by the entire crew. We've got Holt Short to my right.
Gang's all here.
And to his right is Blake Amsler.
Hello, 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 everybody.
And down on the field is Bradley Field.
I mean, I'm Bradley above the field right now. I haven't gone down just yet. But hi, fellas. How are you?
Hey, you're in here with us.
Hey.
So great. We're a big, happy family.
Yeah.
This is fun. Well, we've got an exciting game for sure. We've got what is the first playoff of 2024 as the Bruins are hosting the Har-Ber Wildcats. Sure to be a fun game. Of course, looking back to last week, last Friday, the Bruins squared off against the Little Rock Christian Warriors in a pivotal matchup. Always a great game. The Bruins offensive unit, led by standout quarterback number 2, you know him, delivered a stellar performance. He was a dual threat maestro, completing 29 of 37 passes for an impressive 350 yards, including 3 touchdowns. Of course, Bratcher also dominated on the ground, rushing 20 times for 155 yards, including a highlight 36-yard run that left defenders grasping at air. His ability to extend plays and find targets under pressure really proved pivotal in dismantling the Warriors' defense last week.
Absolutely did. We spent a good amount of time, Bradley and I did, and I believe you and I did, and talking about his maturity and just how he has developed from, as a sophomore on up to his senior year. So it's good to see him finish strong against the crosstown rival, the Warriors. Expect to see a lot more of the same from him tonight.
Well, and last week, the other thing to mark was the other end of those passes, the receiving core. They were equally impactful. You had William Sabota, who was a consistent target, hauling in 7 catches for 30 yards. Meanwhile, Connor Coldren added 55 yards on 5 receptions, including a crucial touchdown. Of course, speedster Will Manning, number 6, turned heads with his big play ability, snagging 2 receptions for 70 yards, including a 63-yard touchdown that electrified the entire stadium. And meanwhile, number 19 himself, Javion Walker, contributed 34 rushing yards and 63 receiving yards, adding balance to the Bruins' attack.
Yeah, I think speaking to your balance comment of whenever you look down at the stat sheet and you see 350 passing yards and the Bruins having almost 200 total team rushing yards, that's going to be a great day for PA, and it turned out with obviously 40 points. And then you look on the defensive side, holding the team to 8 anytime, especially with the offensive prowess of Little Rock Christian. When you hold them to 8, you're going to win a ton of football games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, of course, looking on the defensive side of the football, you've got Ronan Rutherford, who was a defensive stalwart last week, recording 4 tackles and a sack. You also had Peyton Adams, who, along with Jackson Redmond, who had a combined 10 total tackles, with Redmond adding 2 sacks and 28 yards lost for the Warriors.
Yeah, Redmond's really taken a step this year. He played a little bit as a sophomore last year, but really taking a step to he's leading in a bunch of categories in 7A overall with tackles, sacks, sack yardage, all kinds of stuff like that. And can't forget Ronan Rutherford, another pick for Ronan Rutherford on the deflection last week. So we can't leave that out.
Let's go ahead and go down to the field for the national anthem. She did a great job. Well, looking again, we were finishing up our recap of last week. Go ahead, Holt.
Oh, no, I was just saying that was a fantastic job.
Yeah, it was. Let's see, special teams. You had number 51, who was Landon O'Donnell. He's precision punting was key, averaging 8 yards per punt, return allowed. But you know, that's one of those things. It's like, why are you pulling that one out? That's funny. But they did have two recoveries of onside kicks.
I believe so. Yeah, 2 recoveries, and then they had 3 stops on turnovers on downs.
Yeah.
I think 3, maybe 4, and that was just absurd. Like they goal line stopped them on the 1 yard line. And 2 other times I know of, and then they had that interception you talked about for Ronan, and then because that's how they held them scoreless in the first half.
Right.
And just
another thing I think about on special teams wise is a lot of times these schools that PA does not play regularly, like Har-Ber, in comparison to Little Rock Christian, is that they don't see that onside kick as much. Little Rock Christian sees it every year.
That's
They get eight tries at it a year probably. And teams like this are not used to that, and so oftentimes these onside kicks can come in bundles and a little bit of momentum leading onto it. So getting a couple last week, kind of leading into this week to a team that may or may not be super ready for that, that's something I got my eye on.
Well, the scoreboard reflected exactly what the stat sheet did. The Bruins amassed over 500 yards of offense and held Little Rock Christian last week to under 250, under half of that. And it's a dominant performance that secured the victory for the Bruins. And a great way to start the playoff season.
Well, speaking of playoffs, we'll be bringing you all scores throughout the game from around the state. I think we're going to have.
What's the score in Rogers right now?
It's
It's still 0.
Hopefully they haven't started.
Well, as we said, the Bruins are hosting the Har-Ber Wildcats. We last played the Wildcats, gosh, I want to say that was, 6 years ago?
It was 2018. I believe that was we traveled up there.
6 years,
6 years. Wow. Yeah, so
Well done.
that was it was a fun game. They've got a very impressive facility, but looking at their huge, very similar. I remember comparing it to War Memorial Stadium when we were up there.
Yes.
It was it was nicer than that even.
Very tall,
Yeah,
nice
very
glass.
Huge. And
It always stood out the white picket fence around the whole place.
Right.
Really stood out to me. It's just like, man, that's a beautiful place. It's like a ranch.
Well, Har-Ber brings a solid squad. Of course, one of the things they're going to need to do is counter a PA team that has excelled all season. The Bruins offense averaging over 40 points a game. It's led, of course, by number 2, Brandon Cobb. And he's totaled more than 3,500 passing yards and 30 touchdowns this season, along with over 800 rushing yards and 12 rushing scores. That's just insane.
That's extremely impressive. It's really impressive, and we have to keep it in mind that it is an impressive thing because we see that a lot,
right,
from quarterbacks from PA.
We can get used to it.
It's a long line of I guess he has a lineage to live up to.
Right.
I guess the best way to put it.
Yeah, it was always funny when I was coaching. You would look at the stats of our kids here in high school, and obviously you can't compare high school stats to college stats,
No.
but it's kind of funny to go back and look at like the top college passer right now in college
Right.
and think about how many yards PA quarterbacks have, and it's wild, the difference.
Well, you've got key players tonight that are to watch are William Sabota and Connor Coltrane. They're going to be critical in the passing game, both coming off productive performances last week. Sabota, of course, is known for his reliable hands and route running, while Coltrane's ability to find the end zone consistently makes him a red zone threat. On the ground, you're looking at number 2, Brandon Cobb, along with number 19, Javion Walker, who have combined for over 1,200 rushing yards this season, providing a balanced offensive attack that keeps defenses guessing.
So on the other side of the ball, what we're going to be looking at tonight is the Wildcats, very run heavy. We were looking at the plays called this year, plays run this year, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio favoring the rushing attack.
Jeez.
And so they passed it about 200 times. They've rushed it to 400 times. And I expect to see more of that tonight.
Yeah, and talking with the coaches beforehand, they really stood out to them as the different formations that you'll see out of Springdale Har-Ber, in that they've got a lot of multiple tight end sets, and they'll even go with kind of an empty set with no running back, just a quarterback back there, but also using 2 tight ends. So it's almost a hybrid of like spreading you out, but also having those big guys in there for the power run game. So that's kind of a unique flair that stood out to the coaches for something to watch for. It's just like take into account what the formation is as they come up to run an offensive play.
Well, and Baker is similar to Cobb. He's a threat to run. I believe he has similar numbers on the ground, at least, to Cobb. Now, he's about half as many passing yards as Brandon, but it's still one of those things. It's a little nerve-wracking whenever there's a quarterback that can run, taking the snap, if you're on the other side.
Yeah, and I really think PA's offense is going to have to lean on the running game a little bit tonight, just because I've got a feeling that Har-Ber doesn't necessarily have the speed on the back end of their secondary, so they may have to play kind of a drop 8 type of coverage that we've seen a lot over the last couple of years, and just kind of that rush 3 on passing downs, let 8 drop back and play coverage and make you work the ball down the field. So that's where it comes back into working your receivers underneath on just those 5-yard catches, let them make a little space to keep the first downs going, but also including that running game with not only Brandon, Javion, Charlie, the whole crew back there.
One of the things that I was looking at is the Bruins have only allowed on defense, they've only allowed an average of 15 points per game, which is pretty impressive. At least that's what the number I was looking at is. That,
that sounds right.
Okay. I mean, you look like you didn't believe me.
I was doing the math in my head, and that sounds right, because they only allowed 32 to Conway, and then only 8 last week, and then I can't remember how much it was with Little Rock Southwest. So just the past 3 games alone, I could see that number being that low.
A lot of fun. Well, we've got a lot of football coming up. In the meantime, I do want to tell you about our perfect prediction. And Christina's going to throw that QR code on the screen for you now. And you might have to remove that score bug, too, just so they can scan it. But if you grab your phone real quick, you can and we're probably going to be interrupted by the official here in a second testing his mic. But that's okay. Just scan that with your phone, with your phone's camera. You can click it on the screen, and that's where you go. Or if you don't, say you don't have it, it's in the other room. It's real easy. Just go to pabruins.tv.
Someone tell him he can't do it, though. Is that what I think he's wanting to get in on?
Oh,
right?
The official? Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess he could.
He could.
There's no rules against it.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some ethical issues there, but
right, yeah. But go in there. What you're going to do is you're just putting in your guess at the final score of tonight's game, and if you get it right, then if you're the closest anyway, you're going to win a gift card to Homer's Kitchen Table just down the street here in Little Rock. And anybody is open to win that. So even if you're up in northwest Arkansas, feel free to play along. And next time you're in the capital city, you've got lunch paid for. So what's better than that? So put in your guess at the final score. You've got until 7:30 p.m. exactly right on the nose, according to the universal time clock, the Naval Observatory, if you will. You're looking at me like that's not a thing.
Where is that?
One of them is in Greenwich.
Oh, that's where That's
where the universal atomic clock is, and of course the Naval Observatory or the naval time clock, I think, is in. I want to say it's Colorado for some reason, but that wouldn't be Navy. So
Air Force, San Diego, Maryland.
I don't know.
Oh well.
But I know that if you have a radio capable of listening to 10.0 megahertz, you can hear it. It goes.
Oh my God, no!
It does.
No,
that
sounds like
Josh goes to sleep to that.
You say that, but I have before. But no, once you get to the top of the minute, it'll go about 5 seconds before the top of the minute. It'll say, at the tone, the time will be 18:59. Boop. And then it'll keep ticking.
See, no, if I'm going to listen to like some random feed, I'm going to go with the North Sea. Maritime Channel.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun one, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, out there representing the Bruins for the coin toss, you've got number 65, Peyton Crabtree. Sounds like the referee turned his mic on so that we can hear him, I guess.
So what I normally do is I will fall asleep to the third quarter of the most recent PA football game.
All right, that was good.
That was good.
Well played.
Bradley on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we just need to call it a night on that.
I love it. No, this is one game I've been looking forward to. This is a tough one. I was thinking about it all day, thinking, am I looking forward to this, or am I kind of, not, or am I a little emotional about it? But it's a mixed bag. It's going to be my last broadcast, so I'm really, I'm glad to
go out with a bang.
Go out with a bang and pass the headset off to somebody else.
Well, I'm glad you made the choice to actually hop on the broadcast tonight. I was hoping you would. So.
Well, as long as everything's going all right, I've got no issues with it. I love it.
Right.
It's the part of this that I love the most, I think.
It's football weather, man.
Right? It is, too. It's already down to 56 degrees, and if you haven't already looked at next week's forecast, we'll bundle up, go in between. At halftime, that's when you need to run upstairs to the attic. Go ahead and pull your sweaters out because we're going to have highs in the 30s next week here in Central Arkansas.
Dang.
Get your coats.
I know there's folks up in Springdale area right now going, oh, it's always that cold up here. I don't know.
What are they in Minnesota?
Yeah, that's how they. Yeah, they're so far up north that no, I'm kidding. Y'all.
Walking around in their shorts and. All right, so
looks like the Bruins did win the toss and elected to receive. It's going to be kind of confusing for us tonight because we're used to seeing the Bruins wearing those whites and baby blues, and heck. Blake's even wearing his baby blues.
I made a mistake, guys.
Traitor.
See, they're wearing those same color helmets though.
Right.
So it's not the powder blues. Not
I tried to support PA as much as possible, and I've got the shield on the chest, so I'm still differentiating myself. But I do look like some sort of Har-Ber fan walking up through the stadium. I thought it was interesting with the captain selection. I don't know if y'all looked down at the roster, but there was like 3 sophomores there for Har-Ber.
Okay.
Which is I'm imagining they play a lot, but it's interesting that they have 3 sophomores as leaders on their team essentially.
Well, I don't. Cameron, are you listening to us tonight, Cam? No, I don't guess he has a radio with him. We might see if we can get Cam a radio. I don't know if he's got one, if we've got an extra one or not. But I was just gonna point out as he pans to the right and you're able to see some of the students as they line up for the Bruins to run out, you'll notice they're in some quite creative and festive attire.
As always.
That's probably the one that Bradley grabbed. I'm just guessing. But no, tonight is, I think it's
very seasonal.
Your favorite holiday.
That's okay.
It's your favorite holiday is what they dressed up as. And
I
so
like it.
A lot of them is Christmas. You can see there's some antlers and there's a Santa Claus. There's lots of red velour and sequins and whatnot.
Got some red, white, and blue too.
Are there any trees? I don't see from my angle.
I don't see any trees. Oh, for Arbor Day.
Well, Christmas or Arbor Day. That was me the actual question.
Oh, okay.
What kind of tree we looking at?
I was thinking your favorite holiday was Arbor Day. I wasn't going to judge, Bradley.
I was going with Talk Like a Pirate Day, but whatever.
You can't wear that when we're playing Har-Ber.
Har-Ber.
Okay.
By the way, total missed opportunity not naming your team the Seals.
Ooh, the
Har-Ber Seals?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
No offense. Wildcats is fine, but, come on.
Yeah, I mean, how many Wildcats are there in Arkansas? I'd love to know that.
Probably
because, honestly, the last 3 teams we've played, I've used the same icon in the social media post.
North
it's just
Little
a cat.
Rock Wildcats.
Yeah. So you had the Wampus Cats, the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. You've got these are the Wildcats. Yeah, fun stuff. Here come the Bruins.
There are a lot of Wildcats out there. Be careful, folks.
I wondered if Coach Lucas was going to come out wearing a pair of khaki shorts tonight, but no, he's got his gloves and a jacket on with long pants. So
he's like, I've dealt with that nonsense enough. I'm not.
Okay, here's the answer from. It looks like this is. I'm guessing this is Roger Cole. It might be Jenny Cole. I don't know. It says the DoD Common Time reference is the U.S. Naval Observatory Master Clock. And that's generated at USNO in Washington, D.C. The alternate is at the Shriver Space Force Base in Colorado. There we go. That's where I got that.
You're learning, folks. You're learning. All right, here we go.
It's not just sports, it's education. Deep kick to the Bruins. And this one's going to take a bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, that's one way to not let KJ beat you.
Right? Don't put it in his hands. So the Bruins will take possession at their own 20-yard line for the first down for the Bruins. Already got some messages from our live fan feedback. Let's go Bruins. Go Caden. Number 9, Love Nanny from Mena, Arkansas. Here's Bratcher in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. 1 man on his right side in the backfield. He has the snap. Handoff. Quick pitch. Another reverse. Now Bratcher throws it downfield. He's got a man there, and he was just inches away from making that catch intended for William Sabota.
Hey, I got to shift your mindset. It's Brandon Cobb, not Bratcher anymore.
Oh, excuse me. Brandon Cobb.
He's going.
Oh, wow.
His last broadcast, he's going back.
I am going
throwing
back.
it back, literally.
I'm going deep.
So I'm wondering.
Here's Freddie Knighton in the shotgun.
There's that lineage. So got to keep it on. That was a shorthanded throw, and I'm wondering how much the cold weather is playing a factor right now.
Rolls out, passes to the right side. It's complete to Caden Nash.
Now, if you said Adam Thrash is a quarterback, then we're throwing back.
I might have seen him play once, but I wouldn't remember it.
It was so long ago.
3rd down, 7 yards to go. Man in motion. He has 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. He looks to pass under pressure, and he will take a sack for what is going to turn out to be a 7-yard loss for the Bruins.
Yeah, that was number 6, Ben Quinlan, coming from linebacker on a blitz. Went over the right side of the PA offensive line and got through. So it brings up a really long 4th down, 4th and like 16 from inside our own 15-yard line.
Cobb has an empty set, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Looks downfield. Plenty of time. Throws it into double coverage, and it is nearly intercepted. Luckily, that was Chase Hancock who had at least a hand on it enough to pull it out of the defender's hands.
Unluckily for the Bruins.
I was going to say.
We would rather him have gone down with that ball.
Okay, well, maybe you're right, yeah.
But no, you can't blame the receiver for that. He's just trying to go up there and make a play. But really good field position is not how you want to start if you're PA. Turning the ball over at the 14-yard line.
So that is a sophomore out there.
Uh-oh! It's still loose.
It's still loose. It's under his leg.
There we go.
Yeah, the Bruins recover it. It was under his leg. He rolled over, threw an arm out, and grabbed the ball.
That was Trayson Wright. He is a sophomore out there. I believe we are not going to see Evan Baker, who is the normal starting quarterback for the Wildcats tonight. And
apparently there was a little bit of
disagreement.
Yeah, there's some disagreement or something's going on. Discontent is a great word.
Yep.
On the Har-Ber team this past week. So a lot of folks shifted positions. Cobb has the snap, rolling out the left side under pressure. He's throwing it downfield, and he has a man there. That's him. Look at him go. Chase Hancock, touchdown, Bruins.
Goodness gracious. 1 play, 2 plays. 2 plays. It goes from the Wildcats in the red zone to the Bruins in the end zone.
Wow.
And Brandon took a shot on that one. What a throw on a rope to chase deep.
And that was a fantastic catch from my angle down here. He caught it right in front of me. Softest hands on the field just then.
Yeah.
That touchdown brought to you by Riley Hayes Roofing.
And Chase really stood out in the junior high season this year with, like you said, soft hands, quick feet, and that breakaway speed that we just saw. So it's really cool to see a freshman come up and do that.
Bratcher throws to the right side behind the line of scrimmage. He throws it. That's Charlie Cotros throws it into the back of the end zone. Did I just –
You said Bratcher.
Did I say that again? Somebody smacked me.
That's $1, Josh. That's $1.
Okay.
Yeah. That was William Sabota that caught that in the back of the end zone for the 2-pointer.
So Bruins had quite the turn of events there, up 8-0, just under 11 minutes in the first quarter.
Well, we want to make sure to wish a very happy birthday to one of our longtime viewers, and that is none other than Chlorine Greathouse. Chlorine turns 86 this weekend. She loves watching PA Live. We always hear from her on our live fan feedback. So we want to, Chlorine, we want to all say happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And Mason, we're looking at you to show off a little bit here.
That's right.
Come on now.
Number 7 out there, ready to show off. Here's Landon O'Donnell, ready to kick off for the Bruins. He has the ball laying down on its back. The stitch is facing the sky. 12 seconds on the play clock. O'Donnell looking just a little bit unsure. Nice end-over-end bounce, and it is firmly grasped by Bryce Owens, taking it to the turf.
And that's interesting. That's their sophomore quarterback that they had out there on the first possession, out there also on special teams, diving on kicks like that. So interesting tactics.
That was good awareness by him to get in front of that ball before it took that big bounce. So let's see if Wright can control the snap here.
No.
There's the snap right. Rolling out to the left, and he is taking off with the ball. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Owens. Sorry, not Wright. That is Owens on the run there on the keeper quarterback.
Yeah, they've really got a bunch of sophomores all around here. Like we were saying on the captain's thing earlier, but we've also got a sophomore quarterback.
Oh, here's the snap, and he is going to keep it again. That's Owens. He picks up about 2 yards that time, so it's going to be 3rd and 2.
And a nice tackle there by Caden Nash up the middle, limited to about a 1 yard gain on that option play. But good, smart play by Caden just to not be worried about the option, just take the first threat he's got, which is the quarterback coming right at him, and just put him down as soon as possible.
Well, it's a really interesting formation. They have 2 tight ends on that left side. They fakes the give, and that's Owens again up the middle. He's going to pick up.
Oh, he's close. It's right on the line. They're giving him the first.
Yeah, but near side line judge is signaling first down. So 3 straight runs from Owens. And
yeah, and this is a lot of what I was talking about with the coaches earlier is like they'll have a lot of single back, just Owens by himself back here. But like you said, notice where the tight ends are. This is a 5 wide set here, so no tight ends.
Here's Owens. He's actually, nope, he's going to keep it again. He's up the middle. He is caught and brought down.
Yeah, nice redirection there by Ronan Rutherford coming from his pass rush and had to adjust as Owens took off up the middle. So a good adjustment by Ronan.
Yep, 4 yard gain. Here's Owens. Just expect him to run again. Looks to the sideline, says, Coach, what are we doing? Bruins sending in the blitz. He actually gives it that time.
Nice.
And he is wrapped up. That is number 29, Titus Kramer. First time we've called his name tonight.
And another beautiful play by Ronan. A different type of play. He had to play the run block and play the outside edge, keep contained, kept that running back inside, and came off and made the play. So another back-to-back great plays from Ronan brings up about a 3rd and 6.
Definitely 4-down territory here for the Wildcats. Got a man in motion. Owen's going to keep it. He's going to try to get up the middle, and he is going to evade about 3 Bruin defenders. Hit hard, driven back, but the referees are going to say he's down about a yard shy of that first down. So it's going to be 4th and 1, and I fully expect to just see him get that ball, go straight up the middle.
Yeah, gotta be quarterback keeper here in some form or fashion. Now, is it up the middle? Is it a quarterback sweep of some sort? Where is he going?
Man in motion. Yeah, actually, he gives it to Kramer. Kramer fights his way up. He's going to pick up the first down and a couple extra yards.
That was a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down.
It was. Unfortunately, the Bruins were not able to keep it that way.
Yeah, good second effort there by the running back because initial hit, he was definitely behind the line.
Yep.
But good second effort to get across.
There's Owens. Got a man in motion again. He's rolling out. He's looking to pass. First pass of the night. It is caught. And that is going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. That was number 5, Mark Poland, who is actually also the punter for the Wildcats. So
I think that was number 4.
No, it was number 5 on the catch.
Excuse me. Okay.
Yep, that was.
And, man, the ball came out so fast from the quarterback's hands. So that's going to be an adjustment that they're going to have to make on the secondary for PA is that the quarterback's not sitting back there forever analyzing everything. You can see him take off a couple times really, really quickly. After about a second or two, he's going to be taken off. So we got to be aggressive and jump those routes. As soon as you see the receiver break one way or the other, go attack it right then.
Real quick, let's take a look at our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty live fan feedback. One fan says, good luck, Caden Nash, number 9. That is Love, Aunt K. Go Bruins from Josh and Grace, class of 2010. Elizabeth and Elijah Jones from Lake Norfolk. Congratulations, you two crazy kids. I saw the news on Instagram. And let's see. Go Bruins, watching with my awesome son home from Fayetteville. That's from Deke Gramsch. Let's see.
Wait. He's missing a piece there at home.
Well, he must not be with his smoking hot wife
I
tonight.
mean,
I don't know. He said he's watching with his son, and that would be
like
creepy if he called him that. So.
I know, Michael. He's not a smoking hot son. I can't confirm.
What are we doing here, people?
Here's the kickoff back to the Bruins.
Are we still live?
Nice bounce right in the hands.
That's once you got to keep that number in mind. Chase Hancock, 83.
Yep.
He's a freshman, but don't forget that number.
Yeah.
Remember the name.
Yeah. Remember the name.
So I was going back to Owens. I was looking at his stats on the year. He'd only passed the ball 46 times coming into this game and had only thrown 1 touchdown. So
yeah, like we suspected, the original starter wasn't out there for warm up, so something had to happen there, either injury or something else. But that led to Owens getting shoved into a playoff game that doesn't sound like he has a ton of experience.
But it doesn't look like it's phased him either.
No, not yet. I mean, he had the early fumble on the first drive, but that was kind of a bad snap. But came back strong on that second drive with a nice rollout pass touchdown.
Cobb has 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. Quick handoff. And that is
Walker.
Javion Walker with the carry. Easily picks up the first down for the Bruins. That's a Hounds Lounge first down.
Yeah, good tough run there. Got untouched for about 6 or 7 yards, but then drove through and got the first down and picked up almost 15 yards on that. And if the student section's barking, that's good.
I love it. It makes me laugh so much. Cobb now has an empty set. 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Quick shovel pass to Walker. Turns upfield across the 50, the 45, the 40, and he is brought down at about the 37-yard line. Another Hounds Lounge first down.
The Barkin' Bruins.
The
right?
Barkin'
That's what they do, right?
Well, we've got one fan who just wrote in on our live fan feedback. He is watching from Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Oh, my.
And that is Robert McDermott. His son, Thomas McDermott, is in 5th grade.
Nice.
So he's over there watching the game tonight in Germany. Cobb throws it deep, and it's caught.
Yeah.
And that'll place the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
3 plays, 3 first downs for the Bruins there.
Yeah, and a big one there by William Sabota to get him all the way down to the 4-yard line. Beautiful ball, beautiful touch on the ball by Brandon.
Yeah, right in the breadbasket by Cobb.
Snap goes to Cobb. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
I think
That's
that was
William.
a direct snap to Sabota.
Yep.
Now it's a very quick handoff to Sabota for the touchdown.
There you go. Thank you, Bradley.
Little pop pass.
Eyes on the field.
Rewarded the guy for the long play earlier.
Another fan says, go Bruins. Ronan Rutherford, number 44, with back-to-back tackles, and looks like a battle tonight. Here we go, rooting on from DFW and Kyle Allen. Looking, goes into the back of the end zone and finds Sabota again for the 2-point conversion.
I think they might start focusing on him.
Yeah,
just
they better.
Just a thought.
Chris Lane says, go Cinco, go. Talking, of course, about number 5, Charlie Cotros. Good luck, number 33, Peyton Adams, and the Bruins from your Grana and Aunt Nikki.
Yeah, that D-line, I mean, we already mentioned Ronan Rutherford a couple times, but keep your eye on Peyton Adams as well. In the middle of that run defense against these quarterback sets and even on the quarterback passes that turn into runs on scrambles, it's going to be really important for that defensive line to play huge tonight.
6 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 16-7.
Let's see what they do on the onside kick here. I'm looking. Owens is out there, of course. He recovered that last one, or not recovered it, but fell on it, rather.
He did it like a pro, too. I mean, he knew exactly where it was about to bounce.
And this front line was going ahead and blocking earlier. They're going to shift up to the right.
Goes the other direction with it.
Donald's on the ground. It's loose.
Yeah, they snatched it right on up. That was number 90. Jumped right on top of that, Daniel Esparza.
And as aggressive as those guys were, that front line was, that first kick that went dead, I really think we're going to come back at some point with one of those spinner kicks and try to knock it and deflect it off that front group that's not really paying attention to the ball.
Right.
They're going to block for that quarterback behind them. I think we're going to adjust to that later on.
That would make sense.
So here's Owen in the shotgun. He's sends 2 tight ends to the right of him. He gives it to Kramer. Kramer looking for room on the left side, and he is going to be brought down, gain of about 3 yards. Couple Bruins in there on the tackle.
Well, it looked like Peyton Adams was listening to us. I mean, right when we need him, you know, we say his name. Next play, he's over there chasing down a run play and
don't even have to say
brought
3
it down.
times.
Exactly.
There's Owens. Always got a man in motion.
Oh!
The ball is loose on the ground, and it's
Yes!
recovered by the Bruins.
Oh,
right
my
at midfield.
gosh.
Good awareness there.
Jake Fuller jumped on it. He was kind of mid-blitz trying to get back there, and the ball just squirted out. I think the motion man may have actually hit it out and hit it out of the running back's hand, and then Fuller luckily was right there ready to pounce on it.
Oh, that was, like I said, good awareness because it actually bounced past him because he was going forward.
Yeah, he
where
was
thought
not really ready for that ball to be right there.
Nobody was.
Bruins take over possession at the 48-yard line in Har-Ber territory. 1st and 10. Cobb now has an empty set. 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. There's the snap. Looking downfield. Plenty of time. Goes to the left side. Sails right over Connor Coldren.
Yeah, that's a decent throw. That's the place you want him to miss. If you have to miss that throw, a little bit wide, a little outside, no defender in the area, it was either going to be Connor or nobody.
Going back to our live fan feedback real quick, Jake Barton from Park Hills, Missouri is torn tonight. He said he's been a big PA supporter from a distance for years, but also real close to Coach Eckley over there at Har-Ber. So he's just going to say, go team tonight. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Now a man in motion for Cobb. Has the snap, quick pitch to Cinco. Turns it upfield, and he is met immediately. Here comes a PI roofing penalty flag.
That's a face mask. I'm glad that judge saw it. I figured the line judge would have seen that. He got yanked backwards. When your head turns like that, it usually means that they grabbed something they weren't supposed to. While they figured out the
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run results in a first down.
We almost made it halfway through the first quarter without a penalty. Almost.
I had no faith.
No.
We were never going to make it halfway.
I'm looking over here. I also see the smoke from Vince's
Yeah.
Varsity Grill.
Man, I'm not going to lie. I was driving down Napa Valley on the way here a little bit early, you know. Man, I could smell them burgers. Napa Valley, I swear. I swear I could.
You still couldn't pass up those chicken strips and macaroni and cheese from Homer's Kitchen Table, though. That was great up here in the press box tonight. Quick handoff.
Who is this? I feel like this may be a new number for
Yeah,
us.
I think so, too. He took a big hit on the sideline.
That was Bryce Gittens, number 29.
Oh,
with the
okay,
carry.
yeah. Just couldn't see his number, but he's been around.
Bruins really utilizing that sweep. We've seen that at least 3 times, 4 times now.
Yeah, and then they kind of, on the Charlie run earlier where the face mask came in, they had that sweep action with him cutting up inside of it, so really playing all sides of it.
Cobb has an empty backfield, 3 receivers right. He rolls to the right side, passes out there. It is complete. That's, again, your freshman, number 83, Chase Hancock.
Yeah, he's really getting shoved into a lot of action here, just getting all kinds of looks and getting open for that matter, so can't blame him for throwing to it.
I thought you were going to say he got shoved over there on the sidelines. He did. Got a little,
oh, yeah, it was.
little nudge.
Always try to give a little grace on those tight sidelines.
Right.
Yep.
Another empty set for Cobb, now a man in motion. He has the snap. Quick handoff.
There's Gittens.
That's Gittens. He's at the 10, the 5, and still on his feet. And brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a Hounds Lounge first down and a Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Oh, and I mean, you like to see that at the end of that run. I mean, he took 3 hits and still was trying to pick up that touchdown, get those 6 points.
There's the snap. Rolls out the right side. Has a receiver in the back. Oh, just a little too far.
That's one of those ones you almost kind of want him to just keep it. Like there wasn't anyone over there. Just take it in. He's got the legs, but.
Yeah, he had 2 open receivers, too. Walden and Chase both were open in the corner and just kind of threw it right in the middle of both of them. Neither of them really didn't know who it was for.
So here's Cobb in the shotgun. He's got bunched up, trips to the right. There he is rolling out. He's going to pitch it forward. That is, can't see. Whoever it is in the end zone for a touchdown.
That was Will Manning on the carry.
Thank you. I couldn't tell if that was an 8, a 9, or a 6.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe even a 5.
I thought it was a 5, yeah. What do I know?
Either way, that's another touchdown for the Bruins. They
Yeah,
got a 22-7 lead.
Using that same action that we talked about, Williams scored the 2-point on that type of play earlier. They come right back to it. It's a goal line go-to play for PA.
Will Manning with that touchdown. Here's Landon O'Donnell to kick the point after. Just the one this time, and it is good.
So, we've called a lot of names tonight. Like a lot of players catching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your William Sabota drive. You had Connor had a catch earlier. You got Chase with the huge catch, new face out there. You've got Bryce Gittens with 2 or 3 carries himself. I mean, ball's really getting spread around. Will Manning obviously with the touchdown. So that's when the PA offense is working at its best, is when the defense just doesn't know who that person that's going to have the big game is. Sure, you want to go double cover William Sabota? Okay, fine. We've got 5 other guys that are about to get the ball, and they're going to be one-on-one.
Well, right before that scoring play, the Bruins subbed in 3 guys.
Oh, wow.
And the fact that they're kind of platooning offensive tools, I don't recall who all it was, but it was like, Manning, Cotros, and somebody else coming in to bring Chase and someone else off the field. So the fact the Bruins have those tools and they're able to use them, that's going to be huge here in the playoffs.
Someone needs to go tell Coach Lucas to call Greathouse's number, because Grandma Greathouse needs to celebrate her birthday right.
I'm on it. I'm sure Coach Lucas would love to oblige for that.
Right. Just as requested, there's that spinner kick, but they're still on top of it. Fans, real quick, you've got about 3 minutes left to get into the perfect prediction. So you can do that at pabruins.tv. You've got 3 minutes left.
At the tone, you have 3 minutes left.
Are you a wizard?
Some people have called me a wizard, yes, before. Yeah, at least once in my life.
It's an onside kick wizard, I guess.
It wasn't the exact angle I was imagining in my head, but
Owens had trouble with the snap there. He just fell on that ball.
That was a low snap. He kind of pinned it against his knees just to keep a hold of it.
Yeah, Jackson Redmond was closing in on him. He didn't want to stay up for very long with that.
I wouldn't
bearing
either.
Down on him.
I would not either. All right, so here's Owens, the snap. He's rolling out to his left. He looks like he's going to try to keep it. He's not going to get very far.
Oh, he's trying with
My
every
goodness,
bit.
those are some strong legs.
He
It
wants
took
to
a
get
lot
rid
to
of
bring
that.
him down.
Oh, man.
So excluding that first offensive play for the Wildcats, it seemed like Har-Ber's offensive line had been giving Owens plenty of time, which he wasn't taking much to begin with. They were giving him plenty of time and space to do whatever. Looks like the Bruins may have found something on the defensive side.
Yeah, that was Fuller
They're
on
getting
the
penetration. They're getting the penetration they needed now.
Here's Owens under pressure. He's going to get rid of it. That's going to be short. And there's a flag.
That was
that
not
was
catchable.
That was an unnecessary penalty, but
that's okay.
I think he saw the reaction of the receiver, didn't realize the ball was underthrown.
Pass
And
interference.
Reaction was, I don't want him to catch that
15-yard
ball.
penalty from the previous spot. Replay third down.
So that was not enough for a first down.
Yeah,
So
hopefully that's not an automatic first.
Now, you keep saying, you say hopefully, and I just caught myself, and I was thinking, man, quit being such a homer, because I was like, that wasn't a PI. But I know it's hard, though. I tell myself that all the time. I'm like, I want to try and be, kind of maybe not middle of the road.
Here's Owens looking for room.
Oh,
he got it.
rip.
He launches that ball. And it is, again, another flag.
That's earned.
Yeah.
That was earned, most definitely.
So
I think that was a matter of poor timing.
Yeah.
It
is.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot will result in a first down.
And I think I've gone on many rants on PA Live before, but I'll go ahead and give it another 20 seconds here. I really wish we would change the pass interference rule to if the ball is underthrown, then it's not interference. Because when the receiver changes his route after the defender is following him and he comes back to the ball, it's not the defender's fault for an underthrown ball. So, anyways, quick rant on that, but regardless, it's the rule.
I believe that was Kramer. Yeah, he didn't find much room up the middle. So one thing I did check the roster, that is a sophomore center that is snapping the ball. So just not a whole lot of experience on that.
So for probably the first playoff game for him, he's probably got a little bit of nerves in there. So that's probably what the bad snaps have been so far.
Yep. So here's Owens, checks the sideline. He's got twins to the right, or left rather, twins to the right as well. Man in motion. He's going to give it to Kramer. Kramer goes at the middle again, picks up maybe 2-3 yards.
And we don't have heights and weights on these offensive linemen, but, man, they look big, and they honestly look very athletic. They're very trim. There's not a lot of, overly, big guys that you don't think can move. They look like they can move, too.
It's got some good BMIs out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a legit measurement, but all right. So here is
who you ask.
Owens. He's got room on the left side. He picks up. Well, we'll see if they get the first down. It probably is.
It's really close.
Fourth down.
Nope. The white hat says move the chains.
Yeah, it looked like he leaned up forward for enough.
So Owens got a spread formation here. Trips to the near side. Twins to the far side. Sends a man in motion. There's a snap, and Owens immediately under pressure. Finds a man on that right side, but he is just going to get back maybe an extra yard beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And lucky to get that one. Sorry to cut you off. But, he caught that about 5 or 6 yards in the backfield, almost like a screen pass, but ended up picking up 1 yard positive. So
that's a good job by the Bruins sniffing that one out. I didn't see who it was. Almost got their hands on Owens. Here's the snap. Little pass to the left side. That's to Lee Allen. Lee Allen picks up about 4 yards. So, once again, the Wildcats just trying to.
And, man, we really got to shout out Caleb Kelly there. He was by himself, one guy, and there was a blocker and the man with the ball out there, and somehow he was able to make that play.
Oh, this is Allen again. He dodges one tackle, picks up the first down, gets near the red zone.
Hartford low, it gets him around the ankle.
Lets the referee know that is a first down, just in case he didn't know.
Right.
All right, so here's Owens in the shotgun.
Here's your 2-minute warning in the first quarter.
2 tight ends here on the bottom side.
There's a snap. We'll get to his left. He is going to pass it. It's stripped, and the Wildcats fall on it. Good awareness by Kramer there to get that ball. But that is going to be about we'll call it a 7-8 yard loss.
Yeah, they kept both tight ends there to help block, try to give them some protection on the passing play, but a good job again by that defensive line, Ronan Rutherford, JT Phelan, Peyton Adams getting through, causing some havoc back there, even with extra blockers. You see they're bringing in even more. Look at this tight formation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the box. And Kramer still finds some running room on that right side off that tackle.
Yeah, Ronan Rutherford has got a fever, and the only prescription is an interception because that child has been out there reaching for every single pass, trying to strip it from the quarterback every chance he gets. It's just he is really wanting it tonight.
Owens, loose ball, picks it up, scrambling, showing off his legs, and he is going to throw it out of bounds. Bruins smelling blood in the water here.
Yeah, for sure. Once that ball goes down and it turns into a scramble drill, that's great for the defense most of the time if they can keep the quarterback contained. Going back to Josh's point about Ronan Rutherford and the defensive line play, but to me, that's what takes the defensive lineman to the next level is when they know they're not going to be able to make the initial play, get those hands up and try to alter the play in some other way that wasn't really on them.
So here's a Homer's Kitchen Table, 4th down. Owens under pressure.
There he is.
And the Bruins wrap him up. That is a sack and a turnover on downs for the Bruins.
Ronan Rutherford playing for us now. We call his name out, and he gets the sack on 4th down.
No kidding.
All right, so 45 seconds left. Bruins take over at the 27-yard line in their own territory. I saw KJ came off after that second pass interference penalty, and he looked like he was limping a little. So I wonder if that tackle might not have been, might have been just like just hit him because I can't catch him.
Twins stacked on both sides of the field. There's the snap, handoff. That is Javion Walker with the carry. Gets his way up to about the 29-yard line. It'll end up being a 2-yard gain for the Bruins, 2nd and 8.
He's just an inch away from breaking it.
Oh, he really is, yeah. Those safeties are playing really split. Watch the safety down here on Onside really coming out wide. He'll probably bump in now that the Mason went over to the other side. Kind of a full house backfield look for PA, and here's the shift.
There's the snap. Cobb rolls to the left side. Pass is complete. I think that's Sabota.
Yeah, nice catch on a really fast pass, a little hard pass high. And, yeah, he's going to probably need to take a play or two off there. That was a high ball and a fast ball that he caught, and the corner was right on him to give him a pretty good licking.
It was a 2-yard gain on the play. Looks like that's the end of the first quarter, so we'll take a break right here. We'll be right back with more Bruin football on PA Live.
Please join us in congratulating the Pulaski Academy Student Athlete of the Week, Clement Desel de Chazelle. Clement is a member of the Bruin Brigade and the varsity soccer team. Additionally, he is very active in the Science and Engineering Club. His teachers say that he possesses an extremely analytical mind, thriving in problem-solving scenarios. His enthusiasm for robotics and engineering speaks to his innovative spirit and his drive to engage with complex concepts. Clement consistently embodies the values of integrity and teamwork, always striving to do the right thing on and off the field and in the classroom. Congratulations to Clement, the PA Student Athlete of the Week.
All right, are we back? We are back. And just in time as the Bruins set to kick off this second quarter at the 31-yard line. Hounds Lounge first down to start it off. No, I'm sorry, it's 3rd and 6.
Yep.
I was thinking it was. All right, so here we go. Here's Cobb in the backfield. He is looking to pass. Finds a man over the middle. That is
Nice.
Who was a
Good catch by
That was Conine.
Yeah.
And he picks up the first down, and the Bruins are on the move. Now they kick off the second quarter with the first down.
It's a Hounds Lounge first down.
So Cobb's got quads to the right, single receiver to the far side, rolling out to the right, looking for a man. He does. It's in and out of the hands. Intended receiver was Greathouse.
Greathouse is incomplete.
And that was another one of those balls that just tried to throw into a safe spot.
Yeah, threw it out towards the sideline. Mason kind of had a play on it, but really could only get one hand on it to go incomplete. Not the end of the world. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Great coverage by the Wildcats there. Not much you could do. So here's Cobb, 2nd down, 10. Waiting for the snap. He's got bunched up twins either side. Pitch back to Cobb after he hands it off. Long bomb. There's a catch, and he gets it.
Nice.
That was Manning again. Another big catch for him. And the Bruins are inside the Toyota Caldwell red zone as they pick up another Hounds Lounge first down.
And I love the play design there. You went flea flicker with Javion, the handoff to Javion, flicks it back to Brandon. But you also had that motion man coming behind. I think it may have been Swoboda coming behind him as just kind of a decoy of getting those linebackers, getting those safeties' eyes, looking at that motion behind. leaving a huge opening for Will behind him.
All right, there's Cobb in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Quick handoff to Walker. Upfield, gets it across the 10-yard line. Bruins are inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone. 11 minutes left in the second quarter.
I just keep thinking about how clean that first quarter was. I mean, other than the 2 pass interference, like, no holding penalties, no false starts. That offensive line has just been so clean tonight.
Yeah, it lets the offense really hum, and it doesn't slow down. I mean, every penalty is just slowing down the offense.
Another empty set for Cobb. Has the snap, rolls out to the left side. He has a man in the end zone. Not free, though, so he's going to go outside. That could have been argued to be a late hit, but the referee is much closer than I am. So
if Cobb goes down there, that's a
I
flag.
know. I think Brandon probably saved him from not going down. If Brandon goes flying and goes and takes a seat in those temporary bleachers, that I think he probably would have got that flag.
He would have been sitting on his head because he was not going the direction you want to go into those.
Another empty set for Cobb. Spread out across the field. There's the snap. Kind of a high one, but he pulls it in and forces it into the touchdown zone.
That was a fake pitch there. It looked like it was going to Walker because they've been doing it all night, and he ended up keeping it. The Bruins now up 29-7. Just like that first quarter, they start the second quarter off with the touchdown within the first minute and a half.
Well, while they see to the point after, let's catch up with some of our fans through the Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty Live fan feedback. Way to go, Charlie, watching from Longboat Key, Florida. That's Yaya and Papu. I hope y'all have got a guest room waiting for me at some point, later this summer. That'd be great. Chase Hancock's grandfather is watching from, I think that's Purslane, Texas. He says, "Go Bruins." Cheering for those Bruins from home. That's Jennifer Elledge. She says, "Go Bruins." The PA dance team is listening on their way to state. Go Bruins dance team. We've got a message for you. Just congratulations on what an incredible season and good luck tomorrow.
Where are they going to?
That's a great question. I've got it right here in my notes.
I've seen it somewhere, yeah.
It's right here. They're going to the 6A dance state performance in Alma. The jazz is at 9:40 a.m. tomorrow. The hip-hop at 10:52 and Palm at 12:32 with the award ceremony at 1:15. So if you can make it out to Alma and support the dance team, you go right ahead and do that tomorrow.
So here's O'Donnell. Got the ball on its side.
This is what I was looking for. Come on now. Oh, they didn't rush as hard.
Oh, they did not, and so it squeaked right past all of them.
And that's good adjustments by the Har-Ber staff and Har-Ber special teams to recognize that the placement of the ball was a little bit different than the first time and to not do their normal rush and block like they were talking about. And that front line immediately looked over at the ball to not get hit by it.
Free kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Penalty be 5 yards from the point in which it went out of bounds.
We have a little more live fan feedback.
A little bit, yeah. Go Bruins from Grandma and Grampy Gaba in Ocean City, Maryland. Sally and Ralph Wilson, Wynn's grandparents, are watching from Osceola.
There's Owens. There's a snap. He's going to pitch it to the right to Kramer. Kramer's looking for that corner. He finds it. Woo. He picks up about 9 yards, we'll say.
Yeah, showed some good speed getting out there as Jake Fuller was in pursuit and then eventually got some help on the corner from KJ.
Yeah, definitely got some speed on that far sideline there. There's Owens. He's got Kramer to his left. Twins to the near side. Keeps it, fakes the handoff. He's rolling to his left, throws it. The catch is good. And late contact there, but no flag.
The contact he made was with a player that was already off the field. So he just kind of ran out of bounds and into him.
So that was Wright. Trayson Wright on the catch there. That's good for a first down for the Wildcats. They're looking for a few more points on the board after that first touchdown in the first quarter. There is Owens. He's going to keep it. He's got lots of space on that left side, and he tiptoes out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
And we've seen Owen's athleticism time and time again, sophomore quarterback, but also kind of got a shout out right there, sophomore receiver. He just looks like a huge guy. I mean, he looks like a senior out there, but listed as a sophomore.
So here's Owens. He gets flushed out, and he gets dragged down.
Okay, quick question. Is it flushed out or fleshed out?
Flush.
Okay.
Like a toilet.
Right.
That was Caden Nash on the tackle there.
Because otherwise it'd just be gross.
I mean, either way, it's.
You want to, you want to flush him out of the toilet.
So here's Owens in the shotgun. It is 3rd and 1. He's going to keep it, and he is going to get taken
did the
down
ball come
hard.
out?
The referee
saying
says
it's
the
down.
ball is down. The man was down with the ball.
But looks like he lost a yard, so they're going to back him up, make it a 4th and 2 or 3.
So what did we learn from watching the kicker pregame? Is this a range he can make? Or?
It looked like he was making kicks from this range. I was actually got pelted in the head with one as I was walking up earlier. So
I didn't mean for it to be a personal
No,
question.
can't confirm. He was hitting them past the crossbar from this distance, but they seem like it's close enough for them to go for it. Well, maybe they'll rethink it.
The range is one thing, but something that we know that I and Jake noticed.
Timeout. Har-Ber.
So that's a
first
Hinson
timeout of the
Luke
first
automotive timeout. First one in the second quarter.
But their kicker was a lot more accurate if that ball was dead center in the field. He wasn't exactly nailing them from the hash marks. So the fact this is on the left-hand side might have something to do with it.
Gotcha.
Because the ball's at, what, the 20?
Well, Bradley, if you'll go stand underneath those crossbars, I bet it'll get it close to you.
So
Bet.
do we have some scores from around the state?
We do, and I also want to mention that it's a Hinson Loop Automotive timeout on the field. Of course, the score here tonight is Bruins 30, Har-Ber 7. At at Bentonville West, Little Rock Christian is playing tonight. I guess that's backwards, isn't it? They're hosting tonight,
they're
Bentonville
at Little
West.
Rock Christian.
That's Bentonville West leads that one right now, 14-7 in the second quarter. Springdale and Cabot all tied up, 1 point difference. Excuse me, I'm not tied up.
Tied up and a 1 point difference.
I meant that they were all knotted up.
I want to
They were
go
all
to see that
knotted
game.
up is what I meant, not tied as in a tie game. They were 14 Springdale, Cabot 13. And we don't have a score from Southwest and Rogers.
So here is our Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down play. Owens is going to keep it. He's going to get rid of it. And they're going to say,
That was on the ground.
we'll see. That was real close.
Yeah.
Referee doesn't know what to call.
That was very close. I might have called that a catch, actually.
Really?
They're
Yeah,
signaling incomplete pass.
They're
so
signaling complete. I thought he got his right hand under it. I'm not
Man,
going to complain.
if he got right hand under that and brought it in like that, that may have been the greatest catch I've ever seen on a football field. That would have been
replay.
nasty.
It was darn close.
My goodness.
My vision's not perfect, but I am
he
closer
was
than
falling
both of
to
you.
his right and would have one-handed it with his right hand and tucked it under his body before he went down. That would have been so impressive. But PA takes over here about their own 20-yard line.
Here's Cobb in this empty set. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. He has the snap, rolling the left side, looking downfield, has plenty of time. Now he's out of the pocket, under pressure. At the 25, the 30, and runs out of bounds before reaching the 35-yard marker. That's good enough to move the chains for a Hounds Lounge first down.
Once again, that Wildcat defense had really good coverage there. There was 4 men downfield, and all of them had a man on them, and Cobb just didn't have anything to do except go ahead and pick up the first down with his feet.
Another empty set for the quarterback for the Bruins. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. 8:26 left in the second quarter. There's the snap. Looks to the left side. Passes. Complete. That is Walden Culpepper picking up another first down.
Yeah, let's add on another reception to the receptions list. Walden Culpepper gets his first catch of the night.
There you go.
Defensive coach Madison Taylor's parents are watching from Nashville, Tennessee, and they say, "Go Bruins." That's from Gail Taylor. There's the snap. Looks, passes to the left side. That's complete to Mason Greathouse.
There he is.
Check it out. That's your birthday present right there, Miss Chlorine.
Put him in the stat sheet. That's his first catch of the night. We're just racking these receivers up.
I don't recall seeing a wide receiver screen pass that's run like a running back, like a bubble screen.
Yeah, he was kind of coming.
Like all the offensive linemen would just let the blitzers go by, but normally you see that it's going to the running back. Not this time. It went to the receiver on the.
Yeah, good play design.
Another empty set for Cobb. Now man in motion. There's the snap, rolling the right side, looking downfield. He has the pass out there, and it is complete.
Nice catch.
That's William Sabota.
Great catch on the sideline there. Well covered by number 12, but an even better throw and better catch from the Bruins.
Turns out to be a 7-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 3 yards to go. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Cobb steps up to the formation. Another empty set. He has 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Now a man in motion. Snap. He's going to quickly give a shovel pass out to freshman Chase Hancock. He turns it upfield.
My goodness, he's going to be a star.
He really is.
Yeah, great little hesitation there.
Gonna be. Wait till the third quarter.
Right. Set up his block with Peyton Crabtree pulling around, but just a great setup block just to kind of settle there for a second. Defense doesn't know which way he's going, and then immediately put a foot in the ground and hit the sideline. Picked up the first down.
Well, Hancock got the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone. 1st and 10 from the Wildcats' 18-yard line. There's the snap. Pass to the right side to Sabota. Turns it upfield, and he is tripped up at the 5.
He wanted that end zone.
I thought he was about to break it off. He wanted to get in the end zone for sure. Broke that first one off, but then the second guy came around and grabbed his ankles. But put him down on the 5-yard line, and I think we got a timeout or something.
It's a Henson Loop automotive timeout. What are we going to do, Captain?
We're going to keep it right here for a moment. I'm not sure why are we having a timeout.
The ref went over to the sideline for something. I don't know what the issue was.
Yeah.
He's just kidding.
Yeah, he's trying to break him up.
Well, they can't huddle up if it's an official timeout. He's not going to tell us
what. I'm not sure what that was.
Maybe he was just giving them an informal sideline warning, because I did see 4 of them take about a half step backwards.
Right.
And that's and that would be warranted here, folks. If you've not been to the field here at PA before, it might come across on the screen, I'm not sure, but it is very narrow on both the home and the visitor sides. Not a lot of room. Cobb has a man on his left side.
Can confirm that, by the way.
Be careful down there, bro.
Under pressure, runs out of the pocket, throws it into the back of the end zone. It's caught. Was he in bounds? No.
It wasn't caught.
Went through his hands.
Thank you.
Cobb had some mustard on that one.
Yeah. That was a heater going in the back end zone.
Well, it's probably appropriate. It's 56 degrees out there.
Once again, can confirm.
Bradley, did you take that sweater I had?
I did.
Okay.
Do you have any gloves?
We might have some hot hands.
Cameron's keeping them up here.
Oh, okay.
I'll live.
Yeah. Well, if anybody's at the game and you happen to be listening and you have some gloves handy, just toss them down to Bradley. He's the one holding the microphone.
Here's Manning looking to get in the end zone. He does.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Great cut.
Is that number 2 for the night?
Yeah.
Manning?
And on a very similar play that scored just a minute ago for him. So really a go-to play there in the end zone.
Mason Greathouse had a great play earlier just a moments ago, and his Aunt Karen is rooting him on from Florida tonight. Landon O'Donnell, the kick is up, and it is good. Fans, if it's your first time joining us, you'll notice that, first, welcome, and thanks for tuning in, especially for if you're from Har-Ber and you just want to see what the away broadcast is like. Some people do that. That's cool. I love it. But welcome. Everybody's welcome here. Appreciate it. Just wanted to tell you, you might notice that we do talk a lot. Sometimes people will say that on our live fan feedback. Y'all talk too much. But that's okay. If you don't like it, you can actually apply for this job next year.
Was that your grumpy voice?
That was not my grumpy voice.
No, I'm talking about the one where you said, you talk too much.
You talk too much, yeah. But no, the reason we do that is because the Bruins have several fans that are blind or visually impaired, and we want them to keep up with the game as well. And Holt just busted a gut laughing. Meanwhile, my wife is looking like she's up to no good. So I know for a fact she just said something in his headset that I couldn't hear. So
she's just talking about the lovely lower school classes.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Here is O'Donnell to kick off for the Bruins once again. You see that ball, a very untraditional manner, just laying down on its belly. Spinner kick, but man, he lets it sail.
Better pick it up.
It's picked up inside the 20, and he is tripped up at about the 25-yard line.
That was number 15 for the Bruins.
That is Camp Caldwell.
Good tackle by him. Open field tackle there.
Camp Caldwell almost getting that tackle inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
I think we decided that was like the negative zone if it's on the other side, or the blue zone or something.
Right.
Oh, we got whistles before the snap.
Yeah, the chain guys aren't set over there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that could get a little confusing, huh?
Just a little bit.
Timeout to fix the chains.
All right. Bruins got a little sneak peek of what the Wildcats were about to throw at them.
This fan said, "I don't think y'all need to be in the box altogether, LOL. Y'all are crazy," and have a laughing face. Well, it's my last one, so I'm not going to pass it up.
It's my party. The crap I went to.
That's
Here
right.
is
And I can
Kramer. He's looking to find that corner again, and he does not. And there is a flag on the field, and there is a fantastic tackle. Who is that?
Number 20.
I think that's Josh Roten. Yeah, number 20. And a penalty flag coming out there.
It's going to be a holding penalty, marching backwards for the Wildcats.
So, Joshua, did you want some time on the sideline to kind of round out the experience with Raylene?
Sure, why not?
Goodness. So now the ball is in the purple zone.
The purple zone.
The plaid zone. We've gone plaid.
We've gone plaid.
Penalty will be 10 yards from the previous spot.
Plaid alert.
It
Replay
is
second
fall,
down.
so.
What?
It's fall.
It's fall. I mean, did no one tell
Correction.
the Wildcats
First
you don't
down.
wear white
First
after
down.
Labor Day?
Oh. Womp womp.
All right, here's Owens. Waiting for the snap. He's got Twins to the far side, but the give is the number 2 for the Wildcats, and he is going to pick up maybe a couple of yards
There's
before he
Lee
gets
Allen.
taken down. That's the first time we've called his name tonight, I believe. No, that is not. Lee Allen. He's had a few carries. So it is second down and 18. Wildcats hurrying up. There's a pitch to the left to Kramer. Kramer is not going to get much room. And he is just kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. He wasn't tackled. He was just hugged.
Forced out at the 19-yard line.
That was Caleb Kelly on the tackle. So 3rd and 17, long 17. Owens waiting for the snap, and this is a situation the Wildcats don't want to find themselves in. Not just being this deep, but being this far behind when you're a running team is not easy. Owens under pressure gets flushed, I guess, into the pocket and then taken down.
Yeah, nice job by Jackson Redmond to redirect on his rush and come back in and make that sack.
Yep, so here's a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down, 5:30 left to go in the half, and it looks like the punt team is going to come on, and that is Mark Poland, who has the lone touchdown for the Wildcats tonight. Going to be back to punt. No, I'm sorry, that's not. Yeah, that is Poland. Back to receive is number 00 and number 0 for the Bruins.
I was like, what are you talking about? There's nobody back there.
Yeah, from the roulette board
Sorry.
to the green.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Just a little slow. I don't know. Does he know that his? Okay.
Delay
he
a
does.
game
Oh,
on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
I thought you
Replay
actually
fourth
saw
down.
someone back to receive. I was like,
No. No, I was watching the referee, and his flag had falling out of his pocket.
Man, that is a proper beard he's rocking there.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
Solid.
All right, there's the snap. There's the kick. It's a short one. It's going to land at the 30.
And look at the Wildcats. They are so confused.
40, right at the 40-yard line for the Bruins, where they'll take over inside Wildcat territory.
Yep, and the band is down there playing Hot to Go. I love it.
I had to do some math here. So the Bruins looking to put up another 7, and then they would start the second half, presuming the score stays the same.
Sure.
With the sportsmanship rule kicking in.
Thanks for that, Bradley. Appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Cobb has a man in motion. There's the snap. Little play action, looking to pass. Pass is going deep, real deep. Let's see. Walden Culpepper was right there. It's incomplete, though.
Walden tried to make a nice adjustment and come back, but we've seen that a number of times with Walden and Brandon trying to connect on some of those deep routes in the middle of the field where Walden's expecting it, but Brandon's expecting it more outside. We've seen that. I've seen it over and over this year, so I don't know
They just
if
haven't
that's the same
connected
play
there.
call every time or what. But
Saw that a lot against Conway.
Cobb again with an empty set. 3 receivers on the right side of the formation, twins stacked on the left. He's going to roll to the right side, has some blocking, goes deep into the end zone, and unfortunately there was a block as he's trying that was Chase Hancock, who's the intended receiver. He got blocked out of it, couldn't get to the
I think that was uncatchable.
Was it?
Yeah, he wasn't going to get to that ball. If anything, the defender shouldn't have, instead of going for the whatever he was trying to do, he could have got his hands on
Yeah,
it. But
maybe
he was,
so. I was expecting, I guess, like a last-second burst of speed from him, and maybe he could have grabbed it. This time he has one man in the backfield on his left side, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to hand off. That was number 46, Rashawn Mitchell.
First carry of the night for him.
Is that Rashawn or Rayshawn?
I think it's just Rashawn.
Okay.
Another freshman getting a touch tonight. They only picked up about 1 yard on that run, but it was a good, tough run inside. 4th and 9 coming up.
Adidas America says they're cheering on the Bruins. They're proud to be a sponsor of PA Athletics. Another empty set for Cobb. 3 on the right, 2 to the left. Rolls to the right side, looking downfield, under pressure. He scrambles back to the left. Now a short pass forward. That's Mason Greathouse. Picks up the first down and then some. That'll place the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
What a play by Brandon to escape out of that pocket after he was rolling right, had to stop. Bunch of pressure on him, goes back out to the left. And another smart heads-up play from Mason. His original route was running to the right with the rollout, stopped and turned back when he saw Brandon and went with him and made himself available.
Cobb has twins stacked on either end of the field. This time it's a quick handoff. Woo! Up the center and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That's Rashawn Mitchell.
You love to see freshmen and sophomores getting playing time and getting effective playing time in the playoffs.
And I love to see that all the older guys are excited for the young guys to score. Like you see, Evan Goodwin coming off, immediately going over to Rashawn to congratulate him. I even saw Charlie Cotros, another running back in his group, coming out, the senior running back coming out, giving him props on it. So I love to see that aspect of it.
Well, that was fantastic blocking all around. Saw a couple of receivers down there for him, and then, of course, the offensive line just blew open a big old hole for him on the right side.
Blake, you worked here for several years. I've got to know, do you know, are those windows right behind the uprights, are those reinforced glass, or is that just
I think it's just regular. I mean, it's plexiglass. I don't know if it's regular glass because it takes a lot of shots to be glass. But, I don't think there's anything special about them.
It's the same as the windows everywhere else?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just.
And then, to my knowledge, they've never been shattered.
Well, now you've done it.
I know, yeah. That's the wood getting knocked right there.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
You can tell.
You
can tell he's not a baseball fan, folks.
And I don't work here anymore, so But I was actually reminiscing. It's funny you said that before the game. As the Har-Ber kicker was almost kicking me in the head, some of them were hitting the glass of the Buck Center, which we were reminiscing over 2 baseballs that have been thrown through panels down there, and I think a football has been either thrown or kicked through there before.
Wow.
So those are glass, but they are also breakable. I can't confirm.
Well, there you go. Landon O'Donnell to kick off for the Bruins. Oh, yeah, nice little squib kick. It's going to go straight into the
elf missed it.
Yeah, the
you
elf.
had your chance.
Come on, buddy. You got to put your hands up and catch that ball.
Student section wasn't barking there.
He's disappointed in himself.
Yeah, the student section wanted a souvenir.
They're taunting him now. Don't taunt the elf. Don't you know Santa's watching?
Hey, singing is his favorite. That's why he's down there singing on the Bruins. Yeah. What is it?
Cricket noise.
The greatest gift for all
not
the
even
years.
out of bounds on the
kicking
Yeah.
team.
Greatest gift
Penalty
of
would be
Christmas
5
cheer
yards
is
from the
singing
point
loud
which it
for
went
all
out of
to hear.
bounds. First down.
Well, Wildcats just got a gift in the form of a PI roofing penalty.
Yeah, it was just a legal kick on
A reminder that it's only November 15th.
It was Christmas in our house on about 15 days ago.
Cool.
Bradley, if you say any more, my daughter's going to come fight you.
Right. Let's get him, Avery.
I'm just showing off the universal calendar over here, you know.
There's a pass to the right side. Wildcats pick up 9 yards. On the catch, that was Lee Allen on the reception. 3:30 left in the half. Here is Owens in the shotgun. Got twins to the near side. Fakes to give to Kramer. Looking for room up the middle. He's not going to find any, except he might have picked up that first down. We'll see what that mark could. They're going to motion him on down the field.
Yeah, it does pick up the first down, but I do have to continue to give props to that defensive front of PA to contain Owens at least. They haven't let him break out in some of these big plays. He's got the athleticism from what I can see to break big plays, so they've got to still stay consistent on keeping him in the pocket, keeping him contained.
Here's Kramer getting contained in the pocket. Picks up maybe a couple of yards.
Yep. 2nd and 8. 2:54 left in the half.
On the tackle was Nash again. Got a man in motion. Gives it to Allen. Allen, big hit.
KJ coming up from deep.
My goodness. I believe his leg's feeling better.
I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know if the guy he just hits leg's feeling okay, but.
No, he's going to come off.
Oh, goodness. So 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Owen's going to keep it. He's going to get wrapped up and taken down. Huge sack for the Bruins there. That was Redmond on the tackle. And we have another Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in the half. Owens stays out there. So
Bradley, if you would peep my text.
There's Owens waiting for the snap. It is 4th and 15 to go. That clock is still ticking away. Looks to his left. He's got trips that way. He's looking that way. And he is wrapped up. And that ball is loose.
Ball's loose.
But it's still a turnover either way as the Bruins recover with a minute and 35 left. They will take over at the 45-yard line, maybe 44-yard line. We'll see. Once again, inside Wildcat territory. Once again, that Bruin defense is just stout.
Yep, Ronan and Jackson combined back there for another sack and got the fumble, but didn't get the recovery, but that's all right. Still a turnover on downs. PA's going to take over inside their own, or in the Har-Ber side of the field.
That is, 5 turnovers on downs in the past 2 games. Here's Cobb. He's telling Walker, come on out and join me.
Yep, need a running back out there. There he is.
Cobb has an empty set, twins stacked on the right, triplets on the left. Everyone pulled in tight, and now a timeout called by Har-Ber. This will be their second timeout.
Timeout, Har-Ber. Their second timeout.
Hey, I just said that, guy.
Second Henson Loop automotive timeout. No, someone needs to tell him that.
Well, yeah, somebody needs to tell him. Let's
He's gonna
catch
be on
up
the
with some of our
broadcast.
fans real quick. Hey, fan. Well, one other thing, a quick programming note for everybody is both teams agreed tonight to have a 15-minute halftime, which that's something we haven't seen all season long in 7A. It's been pretty consistent 20-minute halftime, but I guess maybe just because it's cold or
No, they got a long drive.
that.
Yeah,
I'm sure that has a lot to do with it too. That
will
that
have a
extra
long
that extra
drive
5
back
minutes
home.
is going to make a difference.
Well, and they definitely
I'm kidding.
They definitely don't want to be driving tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of traffic
no.
heading north in
Yeah.
the morning for that Razorback game up there.
This fan said, touchdown Bruins, great play and exhibiting champion ball. Tuning in from Fayetteville, prepping for Texas and watching our nephew Walden, number 34, and the Bruins tonight. Go Bruins from Uncle Brian. Look at this formation. Are those quad? No, that's triplets stacked on the left, twins on the right. Everyone pulled in tight. It's a quick pass to Walden Culpepper. Up the 40, the 35, the 30. Ooh. Somebody's mouthpiece came just flying out of there. He does pick up a Hounds Lounge first down.
What do you call that play? Like, it was just like a wave. It was like the great wave.
Yeah.
Just sweeping from.
I would have called it kinetic.
Ooh, I like it.
I bet Adam has a really stupid name for it. I'm just guessing.
I can't confirm. He does.
It's probably like Blackjack Puppy Bundle.
That would play. That's got to be a trick play, though.
Yep. He's going to pass deep. He's got a man there. Oh, and there's nothing happening on that one. That was intended for Connor Coldren. Under a minute left in the half.
Saw that man-to-man coverage. Figured he'd take a shot. Cauldron's a big target out there. So.
Yeah, and gave enough airtime under that ball to give him a chance, but just kind of one of those one-on-one 50-50 balls that didn't go our way.
Josh, you see my text?
Yes, sir.
Handoff goes to Javion around the left side. He's got a lot of space and extra blockers. Can he make one miss? He does. Picks up the first down, past the 20 into the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
We've called that a lot.
That's a
the
good
Hounds
thing.
Lounge first down and the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
That is
a little combo pack there. Not that, I don't know. I mean, dogs, cars.
You go get a new car and drop off your dog before you do it.
There you go.
I like it.
There you go.
Oh, you came to Caldwell Toyota to buy a car. That's great. Where's your puppy? Oh, we left him at the Hounds Lounge because they're great.
Well, see, I would be mad if I was a Caldwell. How dare you not bring the dog?
Oh, sure. Nice. Pass is complete to
Go,
Cinco.
cut.
Turns it
There you go.
upfield. Touchdown, Bruins.
Beautiful play there.
Nice move at the end.
Well set up by the offensive line. Good timing from the quarterback and running back to get out. And a great cut, like Bradley said. Great cut at the end by Charlie to get in for the touchdown.
I mean, that offensive line has just been on point tonight. Like, rolling out, not letting any, I mean, I feel like Cobb's been pressured maybe twice.
Yeah, offensive line has played really well. I'll let this extra point go.
Up, and it's good. Tack one more on. The Bruins taking a decisive lead in this game, 51-7.
And another subtle thing I like, this isn't a huge deal, but it's kind of one of those team-building type of things as you see Coach Jones and Charlie kind of hug each other as these come off. But seeing Charlie being the first one to come congratulate Rashawn on his touchdown as a freshman, and then the next drive come back and Charlie gets his touchdown right after that as a reward, I love that as a coach.
Well, and then I wish we could have got a shot of Evan Goodwin. Had a little dance session on the sideline.
Oh,
with
I missed that.
one of the coaches. Oh, man, because I was looking down to see the hug that you were talking about, and I looked down and I see big man just putting some moves on the floor.
Tell me it was Coach Jones. It had to be. He was.
I just saw. I was too entranced by the large human being.
Yeah.
Coach Jones was too busy hugging Charlie. I don't think it was him dancing from what I saw. I don't know. Maybe Barnhill must have moved.
We ended up with 26 entries in the perfect prediction tonight. I'm surprised more people don't play along with that. We've got several thousand people that watch and just
free food. Whoa. Oh my gosh,
there you go. Now that's how you put your hands together and catch a ball.
Is that the cowboy?
Oh, I thought he was gonna keep it.
Yeehaw!
I think that was the cowboy.
No, it can't be a cowboy. That's not a holiday. What holiday is that?
Hey, if you don't celebrate Cowboy Day, you don't even live in Arkansas.
Okay, then what day is it, Blake?
Go
ahead, Blake. Tell me what day it is.
June 12th.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Texas Independence Day.
Exactly. We celebrate in Arkansas.
John Wayne's birthday.
On the kicking team, ball to be placed on the 35. First down.
The stars at night are big and bright.
No. I'm pretty sure you just broke a state law.
Yeah.
And, folks, the third quarter is coming up just around the corner.
National Day of the Cowboy is either July 26th or July 27th, depending on who you believe.
Well, one of those is Orthodox.
It's according
Orthodox
to
Cowboy.
According to the lunar calendar.
That's a flag, and that's going to be a PI
and there's
penalty.
another flag that comes out late.
That was a silly tackle. He just kind of pulled his legs out from under him, but he was already the feet were already out of bounds. I don't know why they're taking that long to talk about. I mean, it was a pretty blatant penalty there. And, yep. KJ's got to come off.
Maybe something offsetting there.
Oh.
Maybe. Because one came from the field side, one came from the sideline.
Yeah, I did notice that too.
But they're bracing to move it
Yeah,
forward for the Wildcats, so I
talking
think.
About it, huh?
What's funny is I know exactly what they're talking about. Those are both of the guys that had extra helpings of the banana pudding. And they're like, man, that was really good, but it's sitting kind of heavy right now, all this running around, isn't it? He's like, yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, they should get a move on, get some extra steps in.
And then the other guy's like, well, if we hurry, we might be able to get up there and get a little more.
$37 seconds left, and if you're wondering, what are they doing? Well, we don't know.
Insert Jeopardy music here.
Again,
even Coach Lucas came over here to the iPad and said, pull up that last play. So I think he's trying to figure out. I don't know if he's trying to figure out who did what.
It was not a good tackle. Let's just put it that way. I don't really know if that has anything to do with it, but
I mean, yeah, maybe they're thinking about obviously KJ with the personal foul. Oh, here he goes. We'll let him speak for himself.
There are 2 fouls on the play. We have a personal foul on the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. We have a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, which will be 15 yards from that spot, and it will be a first down.
I've never seen that before. I've seen that call before, but the fact that ref just walked 15 yards and then walked 15 back
yards
to the same spot that he was at just cracked me up.
That is awesome.
I'm sorry.
It's like, see,
to show everybody that both were enforced.
We applied it over here, and now we're going to apply it over here.
That was funny.
It's for the visual learners, okay? There's some of us out here. All right, so we get our first look at Noah Bowling, number 16 for the Wildcats. He gets flushed out of the pocket, gets taken down hard.
Throws that up into the stands as well. Yeah, apparently their other quarterback is getting looked at on the sidelines.
Oh, no.
So KJ coming back on.
Was that who kept it over there on the sideline?
It must have been, yeah.
Quarterback over there? Okay. I hate to see that. Oh, there he is walking over to the left side now.
Bowling in the shotgun. He's got Kramer behind him. Twins to the near side. Single receiver to the far side.
31 seconds left in the half.
Wait for the snap. There's a give to Kramer. Kramer looking for room on the left side. Not going to find much of it. 2 flags on the field. A lot of laundry out there. He picks up about 4 yards, but I suspect that's going to go backwards with a couple holding penalties.
Yep.
It's a PI roofing penalty times 2. You know, this is what I get for talking about how clean that first half,
Right.
Like
that
first
quarter.
half has been.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen last week too, Holt?
I think I'd learned my lesson.
You would think so, yes.
It's playoffs, though. It's different season. Whole new ball game.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Second down.
Holt, if you end up coming to work at the Travs like we were talking earlier, we may need to talk about that. Oh, this game's going so quickly.
Oh, no, you can't. You don't do that
We're
in
the
baseball.
6th inning. It's only been 30 minutes.
No,
and then like 4
no,
hours
no.
later,
No.
it's the bottom of the 8th. Everyone wants to just like go to sleep right then.
Gives me flashbacks.
Bradley, remind me to tell you the story about the no-hitter we saw. I don't know how many years ago it was. All right, there's the handoff to Kramer. He's up the middle. He's going to pick up most of that penalty yardage, and the clock is going to get down to 10 seconds. Wildcats not in any type of hurry to run another play, and that will do it for the first half. Bruins leading this one 51-7. The first round of the playoffs. What do we got going on in the halftime? The short halftime, mind you.
Well, right now, I think Bradley's trying to catch up with Coach Lucas. Let's see if he can catch him. Just leave it open for him.
All right, I'm down here with Coach Anthony Lucas. Coach, commanding lead here at halftime. What's the message going into the locker room?
Well, the biggest thing is we don't want to get anybody hurt now. We got the mercy rule, and just tell these guys to finish with class. Kids played well. I'm proud of what we did so far for the most part for the first half. But now just try to get some other guys in and keep our guys healthy to get ready to go to Fayetteville next week. But I'm pleased with where we are. Defensively they didn't have the fire like we've had all year in the first half of this week, but we're doing well. So they only held them to 7. So yeah.
Good deal. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Bradley. All right. We're going to keep it right here for a few moments because we've got the cheer team going to take the field for you shortly. And as we said earlier, the dance team is already on the road heading to Alma. They're going to compete tomorrow.
Don't go too far.
Right, it's a 15-minute halftime, and that clock's already ticking. It should be there on your screen now. So we'll just take a break ourselves and shut up and let you enjoy their performance.
Yay, Bruin cheer!
Fans, it's time for the Caldwell Toyota Tip of the Week.
When choosing a car, be sure to prioritize safety features like airbags, anti-lock brakes, and electronic stability control. These features make a big difference in an accident, helping to protect you and your passengers. It's worth investing in a car that offers solid safety ratings.
This has been the Tip of the Week from Caldwell Toyota. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com. At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they are confident they have a new Toyota model to meet all of your needs and then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com.
Please join us in congratulating the Pulaski Academy Student Athlete of the Week, Clement Deschisel. Clement is a member of the Bruin Brigade and the varsity soccer team. Additionally, he is very active in the Science and Engineering Club. His teachers say that he possesses an extremely analytical mind, thriving in problem-solving scenarios. His enthusiasm for robotics and engineering speaks to his innovative spirit and his drive to engage with complex concepts. Clement consistently embodies the values of integrity and teamwork, always striving to do the right thing on and off the field and in the classroom. Congratulations to Clement, the PA Student Athlete of the Week.
It's time for the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Tip of the Week.
When engaging in sports or exercise, make sure you use the correct techniques. Proper form not only improves your performance but also minimizes the risk of injury. If you're unsure about your technique, ask a coach or an athletic trainer for guidance.
This has been the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Tip of the Week. Scan the QR code or visit them online. At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com.
Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Victoria Walker. Victoria is a member of Model UN and plays girls lacrosse. Her art teacher, Miss Kinder, says that Victoria has been a wonderful art student for the past 4 years. She has a curious mind and is willing to take risk in her art making. Over the years, I have observed that Victoria is sincerely kind and friendly to everyone she interacts with. She is a good listener and willing to give encouragement and advice to those around her. Another one of Miss Kinder's favorite qualities of Victoria is that she is confident in her convictions, but at the same time maintains humility. Congratulations to our core value student of the week, Victoria Walker.
You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com.
Whether you need a break or your pup just needs some playtime, Hounds Lounge provides unbeatable measures for an exciting day for your woofs. With a strong focus on health and safety, Hounds Lounge is committed to service your dog with the best possible care. They will spend their days socializing with furry friends and exercising in our supervised, cage-free indoor and outdoor play areas. Those spending a few days with us will spend their nights cozily tucked away in a personal pet suite for a comfortable night's rest, all while being cared for by our professionally trained staff 24/7. Learn more about our boarding, daycare, and grooming services at houndslounge.com.
And we are back with just under 3 minutes left to go before we kick off the second half. Let's see if I can pull up some scores for everyone from around the state. The third quarter, Bentonville West is leading Little Rock Christian 21-14. Of course, the Bruins are leading Springdale Har-Ber 51-7. Cabot with a narrow lead over Springdale 23-21, and Rogers is a handy lead of 35-0 over Little Rock Southwest. So not too many surprises there.
No, not really. I figured that Little Rock Christian and Bentonville West game will go down to the line and go either way. I thought Cabot kind of sticking in there and playing with them is a good sign for the Central Conference. I didn't really expect that much from Cabot, but hey, they're sticking in there.
Well, Bradley, you gonna join us, or you?
A little audible in the booth here. We've got Josh going down to sideline duty for his last hurrah.
Are you righty or lefty? We don't have volume.
It doesn't sound like he's on.
Hey, now, am I on now? I am on now.
So
I'm a righty. It was so weird. Like Josh would just walk up and said, "Hey, Omaha," and started doing putting his hands on his head. It was so weird. It was so strange. He doesn't get that reference. As he tries to turn the mic on, so there's a switch on the side.
Oh man!
I know how to work it. Thank you.
Here we go.
All right, Peyton Manning.
Where is he supposed to put that headset?
Oh my gosh!
All right, let's see. Should we go down the fan feedback line a little bit? Mason's Nano said thanks for the birthday gift.
You've got control of his computer now, so I feel like there's so much more fun stuff.
Oh, this is dangerous. Is he logged into his Facebook on here?
Did we think about this?
Can I?
I mean, we can still go through the fan feedback.
Yeah, whatever you do, just don't go through the browser history.
Oh my!
Oh boy!
All right, we'll stick to the fan feedback for now.
Way to go, Mason and Sean. Uncle Tim Greathouse watching in Maui. Lucky.
Wow. That's Maui, Arkansas, actually.
Oh, is that near Nashville, Arkansas?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see. Wishing Tyler Pulley a great game so we can play against Fayetteville next week from his cousin Bentley. A lot of Cinco love coming from one number here.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Go Cinco, go Cinco!
Vamos Cinco.
Usually it's Chris Lane doing that.
Oh. You are welcome to Mason's family.
There we go.
Oh, they said thank you for mentioning Grandma's birthday. What was it? I'm going to start calling her Grandma Greathouse. I love how that rolls off the tongue.
It's nice and alliterative. Yeah, it's Chlorine Greathouse.
Guys, real quick, I've got Coach Jones down here. Coach, the defense just really shined the first half of tonight's game, holding Har-Ber to just 7 points. What are your thoughts?
Man, honestly, we played better football out here. We've made a couple mistakes. Of course, we can always be better, but we've made some mistakes we shouldn't have, honestly. But I feel better about us. Now we got some film that we can watch and we can perfect what we do on defense. Coach Shea was doing a great job calling plays, but, man, we need to perfect some things on the field. So,
any specific adjustments for the second half?
Not really, but we'll talk about it later, me and you.
All right.
All right, back to you guys.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. Halftime is almost over here at Rector Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Bruins lead 51-7 here in Week 1 of the 7A playoffs, as the Bruins will kick off to start the second half.
O'Donnell's got that thing upright.
Ooh.
I imagine we're going to see a long boot. And just a reminder, there will not be any stoppage time beyond timeouts and scores. I can't remember what else stops it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Officials timeouts.
Injuries, yeah.
Heads up, student section.
Santa caught us.
Hey.
Santa locking that in.
O'Donnell made the nice list.
A nice pass, too. What number is he?
Man, he needs to come out.
Free kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball will be placed on the 35-yard line. First
As
down.
normal, we usually start these second halves with the starters, but we'll quickly get some of these substitutes in here. So, boys, get your rosters ready.
Guys, real quick, I've got an interview here with the Santa Claus who just caught that ball. How did that feel tonight?
That's just the standard. I mean, that's what we do in this program. We catch the ball 2 hands into the tuck. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right, there you go. Back to you guys.
I love it.
I'm allowed to interview the student section? That's a game changer. Now you tell me.
That was a plan.
You asked for
Hand off
forgiveness later.
That dude was too prepared. That was a plan.
Hey, that's the culture of PA. It seeps through. The football program seeps through to the student section. They use 2 hands. They look it into the tuck, just like Coach Lucas preaches.
Need to teach his elves about that then.
Hand off to Kramer. Gain of 5 on that play. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Oh,
Kramer again up the middle, picks up the first down right near midfield. That's be a first down and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Bradley, you can only do so much to keep our third quarters in line. Josh is going to be interviewing the referee here soon, mid-game.
welcome to the third quarter podcast here live from Rector Field.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice batted down pass there.
That was Jackson Redmond.
Yep, trying to
getting a hand on it.
Yeah, trying to get in on the tip party. We've had a couple games of those. Yeah, Rona's like, man, tip it to me. I would have had it.
So Noah getting a rough introduction to 7A football, more specifically playoff football. He hands it off to Kramer. Ooh. Kramer with a big run there. He's going to get the first down, makes several Bruins miss, and they are into Bruin territory. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Wildcats showing nothing but run so far. I expect to see a few passes just to keep him off balance. No, he's going to pitch it. Kramer bobbles it but hangs on to it, and that probably should have been a penalty there. I saw a pretty blatant hold, but referees are going to swallow the whistles at this point in the game.
Yeah, running clock here with now 10:02 remaining in the third quarter. They're going to let it keep going.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get as many plays in as we can.
Oh. Rolling out to his left. There's Bowling with the pass, and it's in and out of the hands of Kelly.
Oh, Caleb going to want that one back. It was almost too perfect. Hit him right in the chest plate.
It really was. Need to go, hey, go talk to Santa.
Well, look, defense is a different story. Santa's clearly an offensive player. He's at PA. Come on.
That's true. That's fair.
I'm kidding, Madison. That was a shot.
A whole one for Christmas
sorry,
is a
Coach
pick
Taylor.
6.
3rd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Bowling gives it to Kramer. Kramer gets wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
He's caught in the backfield by number 35, KJ Cohen.
Good tackle for loss there by KJ. Just does a great job all year long. Not only on like screen passes and quick passes out to his side near the sideline, but comes up so well on those running plays to close it down.
It's a new meaning to the term shutdown corner.
Yeah. Locks it down in the pass game and run game.
Brings up a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down. Which, by the way, their banana pudding, I just put like an entire plateful down during halftime.
Bowling, he's under pressure. There's a pass and there's a catch. And that was a huge play for the
Lee
Wildcats there, showing a little life here in the third quarter, second half.
Yeah, Lee Allen, the senior receiver, make that play, and we've got a Bruin down after.
That's not what you want to see. So, official timeout here.
Cannot tell who that is. Josh, do you have eyes?
I'm trying to see what numbers are.
I have 2, Bradley, but I can't see him from here right now.
That's fair.
I don't see.
Welcome to the podcast, Holt.
That never ends. The game goes on forever.
Guys, I'm being told that's Peyton Adams down on the turf.
Well, got some coaches checking him out. Do we have any live fan feedback? Any new? Oh, Josh, how do we check the scores on the?
You can open Google.
No, I'm talking about the who guessed the closest.
Oh, yeah, it's on the 3rd tab.
I got it.
All right, well, good to see Peyton get walked off on his own accord.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Carroll will be back up here at some point, so it's not a permanent swap.
Man, I can't tell who's going to be the closest here. We got 46-6. We got a 40-10. All right, there's a give. I assume. Yeah, that is Kramer. He's up the middle.
Redmond kind of came from outside and grabbed him from the backside and pulled him back, but the offensive line was getting a good push.
Yeah,
without Peyton Adams in there.
Picked up about 3 yards. That's a good point. They take advantage of that.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Big package in.
Wait, who is in the snap?
Kramer
that is
at Wildcat.
Oh, that is just direct snap to Kramer.
Putting the Wildcat in Wildcats.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
True to name.
Bless you.
So Kramer looking for the end zone. Can't quite find it. Bruins looking for a recall to that 4th down goal line stand last week. Here's Kramer up the middle. He's going to dive in, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. Their first of the second half and the first since the first quarter rather. They're going to send out, let's see. Looking to the sideline.
Might as well go for 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's last game of the season. Can't hold anything back. Did you get it?
I'm with
yes.
you. I'll take that.
Love the longest yard.
Yep. All right. Okay. Interesting formation here. Look, got 5 offensive linemen, nowhere near the quarterback.
God.
That did not
sniff that one out.
Just a bit outside of
Interesting
the tackle box.
Interesting strategy, Cotton. See if it pays off.
There it is. That's the one I was looking for. All right. So 51-13 with 7:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
There is someone with a guess of 50-12, so they're off by 2 points.
That's
if things hold, but with nearly 20 minutes of football here, we'll see. A lot can happen.
So I'll be interested to see who the Bruins send out on offense. Are they normally still gonna?
Well, they left the starters out there on defense that drive, so maybe we get one more drive with the starters, and then look to sprinkle in some others.
We maybe get to see Sam play.
Yeah, I think Hurtado will probably get a shot. Maybe 4th quarter. The way it's looking like now, we'll see though. I'm sure. I know that the PA coaches are going to want to get every player as possible, at least a player or 2 in there.
Yeah. Of course, probably want to get the seniors. Any of the seniors who want to be sent off, right? Haven't been sent off, right? There's KJ.
Colin from the 7-yard line. Gets that across the 25 to his right, across the 30, 35, 40 towards the sideline, cut back in, across the 50, and out of bounds inside Wildcat territory.
And
heck of a run there.
Yeah, great kickoff return and a great block up front and a good broken tackle by KJ. It kind of leads me into what I was about to say, talking about the seniors a little bit, is that regardless of the outcome, obviously it looks like we're going to win this game, but this is the seniors' last game, home game at least, on Rector Field. So got to kind of look back at their career and just, props to the senior class for a tremendous career here at PA. Obviously, this is in the end of the year, but I remember these seniors as I was coaching them in 7th and 8th grade. I think 8th grade was my last year coaching them. And so just props to a lot of those guys.
Go ahead.
So 1st and 10 Bruins on the Wildcat 47, and it's a carry up the middle, good for about 5 yards. That was Katros. Old Cinco matching his yardage with his jersey number, 2nd down for the Bruins.
Yeah, here we go.
There's your line change.
So there's your seniors coming off. Most of your seniors coming off right there.
So what was that note you just got?
The Little Rock Christian scores. So Bentonville West is up 28-14 in the 4th quarter now against Little Rock Christian.
2nd and 5. Handoff rolling to the left, across the 40, down across 35. Woo! He's loose. 20, 15, 10, 5. Nearly caught at the end
Yeah, he's
at
gonna
the
give
goal
him a
line.
touchdown.
They'll give him the touchdown, lost the ball, but got the points.
That was close.
Still get back to the ball, too. That was a dangerous tackle. That was a scary tackle. I'm glad he's okay.
That was Rashawn Mitchell.
Yeah, second touchdown of the night for the freshman.
42 yards, it's 6 points. Bruins extend the lead. Here was 6:36 remaining in the third quarter.
Great speed burst from him, man. I saw it a lot of times in the junior high games this year, but golly, it's great to see them, him and Chase both come up and have such impactful starts to their career.
Who's kicking the extra point?
That is Andrew Sidarius, a junior. For the point after try, snap, set, kick is up, and good. So 6:36 remaining in the third quarter. Bruins extend their lead 58-13 here against Har-Ber. That was Wynn Wilson on the hold as well. Who was the quarterback just now? I just totally missed it.
I think Hurtado did come in there.
Is that Hurtado?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
for the handoff, yeah.
There's just a lot going on.
See, it's not fair. I finally take over up here for a minute, and the entire team
brand
changes.
new roster to work
this
with
is not
now.
fair. I was down there.
And then you're calling offense, and you get 2 plays in. 2. Before they score a touchdown.
It's going to be like old-style NCAA video games where it's just like, QB 13 when I say it.
Oh, yeah.
No names.
Yeah.
Pre-NIL.
Yeah.
That'll give us time to actually look up the name while you say the number.
Exactly.
So who's out there kicking now?
That is Thomas Cotton, number 45, with the ball straight up.
Thomas Cotton prepares to kick off for the Bruins.
And back for the Wildcats. I can't see the number on him. He may not touch it, though. Cotton, high kick, and it's called right at the 45-yard line by Vaughn Williams. So the Wildcats take over 1st and 10 on their own 45.
I believe back to receive was Austin Sandoval. So in the shotgun, Bowling's back out there. He's got twins to the right, single receiver to the left. He's rolling out to the right. Quick pass, overthrown. Intended receiver was Lee Allen.
Yeah, that was a fastball.
Guys, one thing to note is during that entire play, and still currently just now, the clock started running.
Huh. That's the opposite of what's supposed to be happening. So, what are we looking at on defense out there right now? The seniors come out?
Looks like still most of the same people, most of the same starters. Trying to look around a little bit.
I was looking for Peyton Adams. That's why didn't see him.
Yeah, Peyton Adams, I'm sure even
nights.
if he was
timeout,
healthy or hurt,
Pulaski
either way,
Academy.
he's probably going
Their
to
first
take the rest of the night
in
off.
the second half.
Don't need to risk him further injuring it before.
Well, here's a quick update that I just got from our athletic trainer, Todd Ross. He was just telling me that, he's fine, but the seniors are going to sit the rest of the game anyway.
Yeah.
So he's fine. He would be okay to go back in, but he's done.
Checks out.
Some confusion on that last play leads to a Hinson Loop automotive timeout for the Bruins here. Message on the fan feedback line. Way to go, Bruins. Really enjoyed watching number 9, Caden Nash, play his heart out. Going to miss these Friday nights after playoffs. Love you, Mema.
I love the grandma names. The grandpa and grandma names. We have a Bebo in our family.
A Bebo?
A Bebo. Yep. All right, so here's Bowling. Fakes the handoff, play action, deep pass. And there is KJ to catch it. He's running back. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
He's got
cuts
room.
right. Oh, almost breaks another tackle. He's taken down at the 28-yard line, and the Bruin defense comes off. Very proud of themselves, as they should be. Another tremendous outing tonight. Clock stops on turnovers. Just learned that.
Is it supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to list all the reasons why. The turnovers, touchdowns, timeouts, 3 Ts.
Hey, there you go. You work for the AAA?
Hurtado in the shotgun. One back to his left. 2 receivers either side. A quick handoff. Rolling to his right. That is number 26. Colin Hood on the carry. No gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. I love how you're just live updating the spotting chart just as we get the names.
Yep. That's how you stay in the know.
There you go. Hurtado, 3 receivers on his right now. A move one to his left. A pitch to number 12, Arduin. Trying to get past. Oh.
Just a quick report from the sideline. I can confirm that Evan Goodwin does not smell great right now.
My goodness.
Do we need to switch back, Josh?
No. Wait.
We're technically still in the 3rd quarter, so it's happening.
That was Quan Torrey on the takedown. Loss of 3 on that play. Brings up
that's
3rd
a weird
down.
response. He talks about the smell of someone down there, and your response is, hey, can I go back down there?
Oh, no, I don't stay in the – no, here's the thing. He's doing it wrong. He's staying among the players. That's
that's
the mistake. I'm trying to save him.
He's got his own style down
I'm trying
there.
to save him. 3rd and 13. Hurtado rolling to his right, looking way downfield, and doesn't have the numbers.
Incomplete, barely.
Yeah.
17 was the intended.
Win Wilson. He had triple coverage over on that.
Lucky
in the touchdown zone.
Now, wait, if Josh is among the players, that means he might get sent in?
I would love that. There's no way to send yourself out, Josh, rather than going in.
Yep. Steal a helmet.
I mean, I could do it like the people do on the World Series and just take off running, right?
Keep your shirt on. We're live.
It's also cold.
I mean, I thought you wanted a lot of viewers.
All right.
Again, we wanted a lot of viewers.
So referee's having a conversation with Coach Lucas. Let's see what's going on here. We have a PI roofing penalty out
Ineligible downfield on the offense.
Ah.
Penalty will be declined. 4th down.
Had an offensive lineman stray a little too far.
So the PI roofing penalty flag is declined by the Wildcats. Brings up 4th down and 13 as the clock has started rolling once again. Hurtado in the shotgun, 1 receiver to his right. A compact package here with 3 on the right-hand side. Hurtado looking downfield, heaves this one, and incomplete. You could throw a flag, but they're not going to there. That was intended for, I can't tell, is that Conine?
How big is he? Well, do we know?
I don't have the roster right in front of me, but I think he's probably 6'4"-ish, 6'5", maybe.
He's a big man.
Yeah.
Big boy.
So the Wildcats take over 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. 4:09 giddy up remaining here in the 3rd quarter. No, you.
Okay.
No, you. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's see if there's any messages.
What?
I do think they're supposed to wind it after that.
So here's Bowling in the shotgun. Got twins to the far side. He's going to give it. That's a new number out there. That's number 31. That is
Julian Jacobo. Sophomore.
Oh, that works. Jacobo.
Jacobo?
Jacobo.
That's probably right.
Oh.
Jacobo?
Jacobo?
Kind of French
yeah,
look to it. All right, so same formation. Well, now I've got trips to the near side. So man in motion comes across. Bowling looking for someone, doesn't find anyone, and takes a hit, goes out of bounds.
It's Caden Nash ending that play. Hey, Joshua, you have a software update that popped up. What's your laptop password?
It's 12345.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh, that's my luggage password.
3rd and 9 for the Wildcats.
Fakes a handoff. Bowling looking deep. Can't find anything. He breaks loose. He's going to pick up the 1st down. And an extra yard on top of that. Takes a lick for his troubles. But the chains will move with 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
I believe that was number, is that 68 on the tackle?
Caden Nash came off. Yep.
So Carter Sweat.
Oh, here's Bowling again. Got a bunched up formation. tight end steps to his right. Now he's got another man running across the middle. Ball is loose, but he picks it up, throws it downfield. Intended target, and the recipient of that pass, another name we haven't called tonight, Jackson Hammondtree.
A freshman tight end. How about
he picks
that?
up the first down. Bowling getting a little confidence here. And really, that's what you're looking for if you're on the Wildcat sideline, is just get your players experience. There's a fumble, and loose ball is recovered.
Drew James jumped on top of that one.
Drew James. Big recovery there. Get all sorts of high fives and congratulations. He comes to the sideline.
So Bowling had two different backs going opposite directions. He tried to hand off to both of them, it seemed like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who was supposed to have the ball there, but ended up on the carpet instead.
Well, I think that's kind of reminiscent of the old, they used to call that the spinner offense, where the quarterback would almost every play be in almost a 360 spin of faking to the guy behind him, maybe give it to him, maybe give it to the guy up front.
I feel like I've seen that in like
old school
films. like Army, Navy,
yes,
running like the option, but it's
Young kids out there, Google spinner offense or the Notre Dame box.
Tato handoff with the ball on their own 42-yard line. Gain of about 2 on that play. That's Colin Hood with the carry. They'll mark it for a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
That's also when they used to, like, the offensive line would be standing, and then they'd pop down, and right as they pop down, the quarterback would snap the ball.
Yeah. Oh, man. There's still some high schools that do that. I've seen it before in some small high schools, but I know the Cowboys back in the 90s were famous for that too.
Tato, look to his right, throws as he's hit. It's caught across the 45 to the 50, and that was number 29, Gittens, on the catch. Gain of about 8 on the play.
Bryce,
are they going to give him the first down? They might.
No, not where that ball is getting marked. Bryce making some pretty good yards after catch there.
So 3rd and short here for the Bruins. Hurtado in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right in a conga line formation. Is that what it's called? Is that right? Hurtado to his left.
It is now.
Hood leading him. Hurtado turns the corner and picks up the Hounds Lounge first down, rolling out of bounds at the Wildcat 45-ish yard line. 46 where they mark it.
Was that a called play?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, after he took that hard lick and just hop right back into it, I like it. I like it.
1st and 10 as we approach the 32nd mark of the 3rd quarter. Probably time for one more play here in this frame. Hurtado in the shotgun, 3 receivers far side now. Handoff to the right. That's Hood. Hood cuts in down to the 42-yard line, is brought down with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Gain of 5 on the play. And they're going to let time expire here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bruins holding on to this 58-13 lead here in the first round of the 7A playoffs.
We're going to take a break. We'll be
Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Victoria Walker. Victoria is a member of Model UN and plays girls lacrosse. Her art teacher, Miss Kinder, says that Victoria has been a wonderful art student for the past 4 years. She has a curious mind and is willing to take risks in her art making. Over the years, I have observed that Victoria is sincerely kind and friendly to everyone she interacts with. She is a good listener and willing to give encouragement and advice to those around her. Another one of Miss Kinder's favorite qualities of Victoria is that she is confident in her convictions, but at the same time maintains humility. Congratulations to our core value student of the week, Victoria Walker.
And we are back to kick off the 4th quarter. Bruins still have the ball. They've made their way into Wildcat territory. Sam Hurtado leading the charge with Gittens by his side. Or, I'm sorry, that's Hood by his side.
3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right here. 2nd down and 4 on the Wildcat 41. A quick pass to the left, and pushed back off the line of scrimmage. That is number 84, Koa Rockwell, sophomore for the Bruins. Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I think I see a lot of bright lights in the PA receiver room for sure. I know we're going to lose a lot of seniors with Will Manning, Connor, Walden, a bunch of those guys. But, gosh, there's a lot of young receivers that I really like the look of.
Fast receivers.
Quick handoff. Rolling to his right, that's number 88. Oh, and he's spun around at the 40-yard line. Cason Smith on the carry.
Another new name. He was showing some patience there, just nothing was opening up for him.
So a 4th down here. Is this a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down?
I mean, it is, but we
oh,
don't.
it's a visitor's 4th down.
We don't
My
acknowledge
mistake.
those.
That's fair. I like shouting out homers. Whatever.
Yeah, might as well.
Hurtado
Yeah,
rolling to his left. That's where all of his receivers are.
Oh.
Passes in and out of the hands, or through the hands rather, of I believe that was Smith again. So a turnover on downs.
Delicious food can never be underappreciated.
Yeah, that was brought to you by the banana pudding, not necessarily Homer's Kitchen Table.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A couple of messages on the live fan feedback. Message from Yvette Mahomes-Timmons. I was at last week's game supporting the Bruins, back at home in Dallas enjoying the game. So thanks, Yvette, for tuning in. Blake, this is a question for you. Why are some PA players wearing gold helmets? I think I know the answer.
Yeah, your answer is probably right. I think the freshmen moved up.
Half.
Too many of them, which is a good thing for PA football in general. Numbers are high because there's not enough light blue helmets to go around, and I'm guessing these are the freshmen that got subdued to the gold helmets.
I noticed it was the shorter players with the gold helmets,
Yeah,
so that makes sense.
I actually
from
saw,
the sideline.
Speaking of the same thing, I saw a couple players that were about to go out that had the different jersey. They did not have the Carolina blue number. They had a white number. They tried to just mix them in with the Navy. So, hey, that's a good thing overall for PA football. That means a lot of kids are out because I know for a fact that there's a lot of light blue helmets.
Another question for you. This one's from me, not from the text line, as we fill this Hits and Loop Automotive timeout.
Yeah.
So who makes the final decision on what's being worn by the players? Because I've noticed there are a lot of options thanks to Adidas.
Yeah, there are a lot of options, and especially when you start to get multiple helmets, multiple jerseys, multiple pants. There's a lot of combinations exponentially there with all that. But in my time, I remember Coach Kelly always let some of the seniors come up with the idea. Then it would have to get approved by the coaching staff or Coach Kelly too. So I'm imagining Coach Lucas kind of keeps a similar thing where the seniors can decide on what they want to wear that week, but they then have to take it up to get it approved. We ran into some bad ones back in the day. The cotton candy uniform, for instance.
Cotton candy
that
uniform.
was not a good one.
It sounds
terrible.
It sounds sweet.
Pink jerseys with the light blue helmets and light blue pants.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not great.
There's Dylan Nelson on the previous run. Here's Bowling. He almost picked off. He
good play
took a lick.
Yeah, unfortunately, those cotton candy uniforms only lasted one game because it started to rain in the first half. It's quite embarrassing.
I think. Yeah. I got nothing. All right. There's Bowling looking to the sidelines. He's got twins on either side. Josh, you staying down there for the duration?
No, I'm probably about to come up.
All right.
Probably for the best.
Bradley's starting to smell.
Yeah, come enjoy it, Josh.
Yeah, come on in.
Come enjoy it. Come describe it for the broadcast. Smell of mahogany and old books.
What are you, a deodorant?
Just call me Old Spice.
All right.
Third down.
Here's Bowling.
Whoa!
He gets sacked, and that is, we'll call that the Kaufman Lumber hit of the game.
So that was Brylan Ussery on the takedown. 4th and 16, a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down.
Now you can say it.
Hey.
Specifically the chicken tenders this time, right?
Let's just pull up the menu and start naming off items for every 4th down.
I'm kind of hungry.
There's plenty of banana pudding. Go, have at it.
Yes, the audience really wants to hear me chomping.
Oh, no, take your mic off. No. This is not a mukbang situation.
Fair enough. All right, so here's Bowling. He's got trips to the near side. He's looking deep. He's thinking about running it, and he does, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down. Bruins with another turnover on downs. 8:36 left to play in the fourth quarter in the full game.
And that's a nice confidence builder for the young defensive guys out there, and Coach Taylor and the rest of the staff. Like, they showed some grit there.
And not just getting the ball back, but getting it back so decisively. He basically just made it back to where that series started.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
a nice confidence boost.
So let's see who's going to come out. Who's coming out? I don't see Hurtado.
This may be, number 41 is the freshman quarterback, Aaron Orji.
Are they going to throw a flag on him for the gold helmet?
No.
I wondered about that. I wonder if that would be an issue. Orgill in the shotgun. Hands off to his back.
Whoa.
To the near side. He somehow gets out of that, but does not make it back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 2 on the play.
And I would think that was Hood that took
that was Hood.
carry, yeah. Tough run to get just even lose 2.
So 2nd and 12 for the Bruins. 8:15 and the clock is rolling here in the fourth quarter. See if there are any updates on the scores in 7A.
28-14, Bentonville West is leading. Actually, it's 31-14 now.
Yeah, it looks like Bentonville West has got that one locked up.
Yep. 4:52 left to play.
Orgill in the shotgun again. Hood to his right. 3 receivers to his right, but a handoff to Hood. And the Wildcats sniffed that one out immediately, taking him down in the backfield. 3rd down and long for the Bruins. So when you have a game like this, Blake, and you have freshmen and sophomores coming in, and they're playing these last couple plays in the fourth quarter, clock is rolling, are they working on specific things? Are they just trying to get some miles, registered, just get some reps in? Like, what's the goal here?
I would say A1 is just to kind of loosen some of the nerves up a little bit, so they're not, they can say, hey, I've been in a 7A playoff game before, so it doesn't freak them out later on. But as far as the offense, like you see here, I mean, in general, we've limited the offense down to running plays, screen passes, maybe a short pass downfield. But this isn't necessarily them running the entire offense like normal.
True.
But, hey, it's still stuff that is going to be on film for you to go back and watch, regardless if it was in junk time or not.
Who was that on the Cavs? Number
that
87.
67, I thought.
Oh, it was?
Was it?
I think it was 87.
Oh, you're right. It was 87. Bailey Lowe, freshman.
Recording his first catch in varsity football. Well, maybe not if he's.
Orgill in trouble and brought down at the 35-yard line. That was number 74, Jaden Grayson.
Coach Lucas telling him, just throw the ball. It's called an arm punt. It's 4th down. You just launch it. If the other team catches it, so be it. But last thing you want to do is take a sack there. But again, that's a lesson.
And I mean, you get sacked once. It's not so bad. I don't want it again, but I'm not terrified now. And
right, exactly.
And that was a big boy, Grayson, a senior for the Wildcats that brought him down. Is that Kramer on the carry?
I think Kramer's
Nelson
out. Yeah.
Dylan Nelson on the carry, a sophomore for the Wildcats.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's pretty much all freshmen and sophomores on the field now. Maybe a few seniors, but like you said, a senior on the tackle.
Approaching the 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Another handoff to Nelson. Good for the first down.
Oh, my gosh. I was just about to say, I hope Jack Summers, number 79, is a senior. No, that is a sophomore, the center. Oh, that's right. He's been the center of the whole game.
Yeah, we were talking about him early on. He's a big kid, though, like you said.
Dadgum.
Handoff here to Nelson to the left. He's got some room and pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Gain of about 8 on that play.
And
7.
Looking through the roster, I mean, there's just so many sophomores for the Har-Ber team that are getting great experience here. I don't know how much experience they got throughout the regular season, but at least in this playoff game, we've seen 10, 15, 20 sophomores out there getting reps. So I'd imagine Har-Ber probably coming back even stronger next year.
Another handoff to Nelson. They'll pick up the first down and then some as they mark it at the 7-yard line.
So we have an important moment here. There's 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This may affect a touchdown here. Might affect the perfect prediction score.
Uh-oh. For some, this is important.
For some.
First and goal. Handoff to Nelson once again. Gain of about 2 on the play. Up to the 4-yard line. With 4:40 and the clock is rolling. Second down and goal for the Wildcats.
I can tell the Bruins have at least 2 freshmen on the field. Ask me how I know.
Right.
There's a touchdown.
Handoff to Nelson in the I formation, and he walks in for 6 points. So 58-19 here with 4:26 remaining in regulation.
They are going to kick the extra point, it looks like. Kicker out there. That is Mark Poland again. No, he's actually holding.
Poland is holding. And that was number 14, Brody Rollins-Reynolds. Drills it for the extra point. So 58-20 is your score. Bruins just grasping on to a 38-point lead. Is that too much? Let's go to the live fan feedback line.
I have no idea where you were going with that one.
Hey, that makes 2 of us.
All right, 4:26 left to play in this game. So next week, Bruins heading up to Fayetteville. Going to be playing.
What do we know about Fayetteville?
They are good.
All right. No further questions.
Them good.
I can't remember that. I think I saw them as undefeated. Is that match what you guys have seen? Yeah.
They're undefeated. They're number 1 seed in the West, Northwest.
In the other conference.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough matchup. I think that might be the first time PA has ever played Fayetteville in a matchup. I know we played them in a scrimmage years ago when I first started coaching. We went up to Fayetteville to play in a scrimmage, but I don't remember a real game.
So Fayetteville is 8-2 on the season, 6-1 in conference play.
Oh, someone.
They're number 2.
I thought we saw someone undefeated, but I guess not.
I believe it was whoever's number 1. Let me look. You got the call. Have at it. Bentonville 7-0 in conference play.
Okay. Yeah.
Back to receive. I cannot see the number.
I think that was Hancock that took
was
that out.
83, Hancock.
Yep. Hancock with about a 25-yard return there. Recovered at about the 10-15-yard line.
So Fayetteville 8-2 on the season, 6-1 in conference play, and I think our only common opponent is Har-Ber, which they beat them 53-7 last week.
Bentonville is the undefeated one.
Correct.
Yeah. Can you tell who else Fayetteville lost to? I know they lost to Bentonville, obviously, but
I think it should have been an out of conference opponent.
I thought he said it was 4-2.
They lost to a high school called Texas.
Oh.
Hurtado with the keeper.
That's not Hurtado. Who's that? That's number 13. Oh, that is Hurtado.
Yeah, he's back in there.
Oh, I misread that number.
So they lost to Texas High School out of Texarkana, Texas.
Oh, okay. That's surprising.
It was a 1-point loss, 55-54 on the at home. And then they lost to Bentonville 41-10 at Bentonville.
Okay.
Bentonville might be good.
Yeah, 41-10.
Hurtado looking like he might be throwing deep here. He's got empty backfield, 4 receivers. No, he's just going to run it up the middle. Picks up about 7 yards, 6 yards.
Brings up second down.
All right. We welcome back Josh Carroll. Going to send us off to Fayetteville. Thank you, Bradley. I was just kidding. You do not smell that bad.
I was just telling Bradley, I was like, yeah, that's okay. I'm really not any good at that. The sideline bit. All right.
Hurtado's up the middle.
Thank you. I was like 13. That's a new number for me. Under 3 minutes left in the game. The Bruins lead by 38 still, 58-20.
We were discussing common opponents between the Bruins and Fayetteville, and the only one was Har-Ber.
Sure. Y'all don't mind if I open this up, do you?
No, do it.
It's kind of foggy in here.
It is.
Ooh, get that cool air.
Feels good.
Yep.
Feels like football weather.
Yes, sir.
Hurtado in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers on the right side of the formation, a single receiver on the left. There's the snap. He rolls out, and he's going to keep it. The left side, and is pushed out of bounds as he's running out of bounds at the 40. It'll result in a 3-yard gain.
Good bit of sportsmanship there from Brady Clinton. He realized he shoved him a little too hard and immediately went to try to help him. You'd like to see that.
No doubt. Love to see that.
The signs on the sideline say McDonald's King. I don't know what that like. Goat? Upside down goat. What play is that?
It's the screaming goat McBurger.
Minute and a half left.
2nd and 8. Hurtado in the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff. That's Colin Hood with the carry. Results in a 2-yard gain. Be 3rd and 8. Or excuse me, 3rd and 6.
I think the coaches are just going to keep calling his number.
Right?
Sorry. I had to finish off with one last punt.
So who all were the underclassmen that were involved? Chase Hancock, anybody else I need to ask about with Coach Lucas?
Rashawn Mitchell had 2 touchdowns.
Rashawn Mitchell, thank you.
Yeah, Rashawn Mitchell. That was the other one I was thinking of.
Hurtado went in motion, went out to the far side, and then Hood just ran it up the middle. Quarterback keeper, as the crowd gets wild, Coach Lucas says, thanks, folks.
That's the end of this game. They're going to let the time expire. Bruins will win this one 58-20. I'm going to go ahead and plug those numbers into our perfect prediction. 58-20. Let's see who our winner is tonight. Tonight's winner is relog in. Oh.
Hold on. Hold. Please hold.
Hey, that's cold. Yeah.
We got a special guest coming in the booth here.
All right, come on in. We've got defensive coordinator Madison Taylor going to join us up here, and I think Bradley is chasing down Coach Lucas down there. So, Coach, if
he gets him first, go ahead.
We'll just watch this guy in blue, see him there. So if he gets close to Coach Lucas, we'll just wait for him.
Oh yeah, he's way more important than me. he's the one that needs to be on here.
Well, your folks were writing
we gotta
in.
grill Coach Lucas first.
Yeah,
no
problem.
Coach Lucas is going to greet everyone down here first. Y'all are good.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and run one of that play right there, Christina. That's a great replay that you've got. That is our Whataburger. What a play of the game. Whataburger open 24 hours now on Chenal. What a play. Look at him go. So I think that was a 63-yard touchdown, so great. Thank you, Christina. Coach, you got to be happy with the way that the defense ended up playing in this game. You know, holding Har-Ber to 7 points at halftime and then just 20 points overall, even after the freshman took the field. You got to be happy with those results.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I hope my question was long enough. I was trying to give you time there.
Yeah, sorry.
I was also wondering if the cold affected the game at all, or maybe the color they were wearing.
Well, it made him cold enough to where he needed some Homer's Kitchen Table chicken tenders as he came down.
That's it. Just a little bit nervous before the game. Josh, I mean, absolutely. Obviously came out and they tempoed us a little bit. And, I'm sure Coach Amsler talked about it, and y'all saw it. They're running multiple tight ends, moving guys around. A little bit different attack than we've seen this year as far as big personnel and trying to make sure we got everything lined out. But we adjusted. We adjusted after our first that first drive and settled in and made some plays. And I think when you look at a team that has the record, like Har-Ber does this year, one of two things are going to happen. The seniors are going to come out and band together. And if we go into the field, it's fine if we are.
Yeah. Let's go down to Bradley.
I'm down here with Coach Lucas. Coach, congratulations. Big win against Har-Ber here today. Noticed you had a lot of underclassmen involved even early in the game, Mitchell, Hancock, and others. How important was it beyond just making sure people are healthy for next week? How important was it to get those underclassmen in?
You know, it was very important. You know, we talked about it at the half. We guys, our upperclassmen took care of business like they were supposed to do. And I mentioned to all the coaches and the players, if we can, let's try to get these young guys in so that we can keep everybody healthy, because we're looking to try to get to War Memorial. So, and that I think that's very important moving forward with the guys we have. So I'm just so proud of our guys, proud of our seniors. I think, hey, this is our last game on this field, man. I love playing here. I know they do too.
Big game next week at Fayetteville on the road. What's the focus going in?
Well, just like we do week in and week out, we're going to enjoy this one a little bit and get ready for Fayetteville. We know they're the defending 7A state champions, and so we're going to prepare like we always do and get ready to take it on the road and take a great football team up to Fayetteville and try to do what we did tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Go Bruins. Go Bruins.
Good luck.
Thank you, Bradley.
Well said.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of get back to the defensive stuff that we were talking about a little bit. And one thing we kept seeing of how athletic that quarterback was running with the ball, and it was just like I kept noticing how well your defense did containing him, is that you never let him out of the pocket to have those explosive plays that it seemed like he was kind of on the precipice of getting. Is that something y'all talked about during the week?
Yeah, Trey Adams has done a great job with our D-line. We got 5 seniors we rotate and play up there. Absolutely, Har-Ber's, their best thing has been their quarterback, their quarterback running the ball, moving, getting on the edge, a lot of design quarterback run game. Fayetteville's Benji Mahan's their offensive coordinator. He's one of Fayetteville's old offensive coordinators, known him for a long time. He's a great coach and always has a good scheme. So, yeah, absolutely, that was the MO of the game. Contain the quarterback, don't let him run the ball on us, and, and then we felt like we could win the game. So, and we did, had a good week of practice, and, just happy for the seniors. I know it's emotional for them. I think they came out a little tight last game on this field because, we'll be at Fayetteville next week, which is fine with us. But, so lots go into it. Kids put in a lot here in this program on this field, and it means a lot to them to win the way they did, as Coach Lucas said. So
yeah, like you're talking with the tight nerves a little bit. That first drive on offense, we end up turning it over inside on I think it was 14-yard line where they took over. But thanks to a bad snap right off the bat, just get the ball instantly back, eliminate that momentum, and turn it back. And I think the seniors and the entire team, for that matter, never looked back after that and just kind of kept rolling.
Absolutely, and just proud of all the seniors. It's a big senior group for PA. We play these 7A schools that have 150 players, 170 on their roster. And we've got a lot for school, for any school, but, a big group of seniors, over 20, and, proud of them to finish it out at home with the big win. And, everybody kind of, I think some people, at least in the back of their mind, kind of doubted PA this year. We're 9-2 going into the playoffs, and, obviously got, our work cut out for us next week, so don't want to, make it sound like, hey, this is easy or anything. But, these guys have really put it on the line, not listened to people doubting them and criticizing them, and, come together as a really good football team. And, now we're on to the next round of the playoffs. I'll be honest, I like playing in the first round. I don't like buys. I think, a game like this where you get to stay sharp and crisp.
Gets the juices going. Yeah, I'm with you.
We're a good
place. To your point about the numbers, we were pointing out the gold helmets and a couple different jerseys out there. It was like, that's a good sign for PA football in general, that they've got so many kids coming out that that they need to use a different helmet to cover it all.
Yeah, Coach Lucas, he does a great job, getting young kids, and our junior high program does too, Coach Barnhill, and having a culture kids want to be a part of and connect with. And so here we are with 90. I think we got 92 right now. So maybe we do have 7-8 numbers.
We're almost there. But another kind of interesting thing about these seniors looking back now is that they played in the 7A. They had 2 years in the 6A, and their freshman year was in 5A, correct?
On the sideline when we beat Whitehall.
Right. Yeah. So what a career. And I think that's very unique for a PA class, obviously, that they played in all 3 of those.
And you say that, that's about the size of a 7A, but at the same time, y'all still don't have tryouts, right?
No.
Yeah, you sign up for the team, you're on the team.
Yeah.
You just got to work hard and show some skill, and
Yeah.
you'll end up on the field.
And 80 and 90 is what they travel to Little Rock with, not to mention
Sure.
their home practice field.
They left the sophomore.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there is one other final score we want to mention real quick. It's just from across the town here. Little Rock Christian falls in the first round of the playoffs to Bentonville West,
wow. Okay.
losing that one 38-22.
Yeah, well, former Bruin coach Todd Wood on the Bentonville West staff as a position coach, and congrats to him, longtime good friend, and was here for 20-some-odd years, and someone I still keep in touch with, so I need to call him on the trek back up to Northwest Arkansas and say, hey,
be a little bit better of a ride. Now they're coming home with a win.
There's another one that's real close here. Still at 1 point. They were at 1 point earlier in the game, 29-30, as Cabot currently leads Springdale.
Well, and I think, too, and I was alluding to this earlier, I said, when you look at a school like Har-Ber, I mean, Har-Ber's had some great tradition there, some great football teams, some great football players that have played there. And so when you look at a team that's kind of had the year they've had, some ups and downs, like every football season, and what I was saying before we cut to Coach Lucas, which I'm glad we did, but so I could get my thoughts together on it. But, the bottom line is these seniors, were they going to unite together and fight, one last time? Because, in 7A football, I mean, within reason, anybody that's in the playoffs can beat anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just the way it is. I mean, that's first round, second round, third round. It's all great football. And that's where we're at. So, and
a little thing to think about, kind of like that, where every team is viable. Thinking towards the Fayetteville side, 2 years ago they had that blunder in the playoffs that then led to the immediately the next. I mean, they were freaking out. The whole program was freaking out about that play. Next year, come back and get to and win the state championship. So really, that 7A is so tight. There's just those top teams that anyone can beat anyone, really. So, looking forward to next week. Anything you're needing to look at this week on defense that you may need to tweak a little bit?
With Fayetteville, the coach at UNLV, who is the Barry Odom's son's their quarterback.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He's tough. They got a really good receiver, big O-line, but, they do a good job up there. But, I don't think so. I mean, I think, the biggest thing is, and I told the guys this, we just have to do – we just have to play where, is who we are and make sure that we execute it. The issues that we did have tonight on both sides of the ball were self-inflicted things, just things.
Lack of fundamentals, and it just lacks.
And again, and as we move forward, we've got to correct that, and our guys know that. So we got to be who we are, and who we are is good. So that's
the beauty. The beauty of the way that all the coaching happens here is that it's always back to those fundamentals, regardless of the play. You can tweak it a little bit here and there, depending on formation and stuff. But there's always those core concepts at the end of the day that last throughout any football game.
Yeah, and and that's right. And at the end of the day, we've got Jackson Redmond's number 2 in the state in sacks. Brandon Cobb's the leading passer in the state. I feel like we're really playing our best football right now, and that's where you want to be. And again, hey, everybody up there, spread the word. We got a score of people at the university up there.
Love
we
to see
everybody over there at that Purple Dog
awesome.
Stadium from start to finish. Giving us some home field feel, and we don't mind going on the road one bit. So we'll be ready for it.
Josh, you want to finish it off?
Well, thanks, Coach. I appreciate it, and it's been fun.
Yeah.
And this is adios as far as talking on the mic. We won't have this opportunity again.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, and just thank you guys. Thank PA Live, Josh and his crew, Eric Ellis, his wife, and just for everything they do to make this broadcast possible, because something means so much to so many people. And but I know, we'll see everybody up there, and I'm sure Josh is going to go to Wright's Barbecue, so that's where you'll find him.
I'm probably going to enjoy the game from at home, watching Fayetteville's broadcast, and that's one of the other things that we'll add to PABruins.tv this week. Is as soon as we get the URL for that, we're going to share that there, so you can you can just flip that up if you're done, Coach. Thanks very much.
All right. Appreciate you.
And
guys.
your folks said hi, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were watching.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, so I guess that's it for you here. Just again, you'll watch. Turn to PABruins.tv, and of course on all of the Pulaski Academy and PA Live social channels, we'll share that link where you can watch the game next week. But this is it for PA Live this season. We'll see you again soon. thanks, everybody. It's been real and it's been fun, and I've had a blast doing it. So good night, good luck, and 73.
Please join us in congratulating the Pulaski Academy Student Athlete of the Week, Clement Deschazelle. Clement is a member of the Bruin Brigade and the varsity soccer team. Additionally, he is very active in the Science and Engineering Club. His teachers say that he possesses an extremely analytical mind, thriving in problem-solving scenarios. His enthusiasm for robotics and engineering speaks to his innovative spirit and his drive to engage with complex concepts. Clement consistently embodies the values of integrity and teamwork, always striving to do the right thing on and off the field and in the classroom. Congratulations to Clement, the PA Student Athlete of the Week.